What's up, what's up, what's up? Can y'all hear me loud and clear? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Looks like y'all can. Tied up this damn mic. Something's wrong with this mic, yo. Something wrong with the mic. How y'all doing, man? Well, I don't even know if that's like the best question to ask during this time. You know, the more I process it, the more I'm able to feel semi-normal, I guess. That'll never be normal. I think this is this is just a crazy betrayal, man. So yeah, I just wanted to go live during the Mavs game because I really don't care about the game at all, and I purposely did not watch any of the Luka Doncic Los Angeles Lakers presser all day at all. I didn't watch any clips. I didn't watch any tweets or anything like that. I didn't look for any quotes. I wanted to blind react to this properly and just let whatever raw feelings I have left, because I don't think I have any more feelings or emotions left. I think I've processed it as well as I could. I have definitely tried to process it as well as I have could. What the hell am I saying? Now I can't even talk. I overprocessed it. I overdid it, like the Mavs organization, bro. So yeah. So let's go ahead and let's get this started, man. Enough of the fluff. Let's get to the stuff. Is this better? Yeah, I think this is better. All right, man. Are y'all ready? I have not watched a clip of this at all. So I'm just, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Go do it live.
Good morning. Before I start talking about the young man next to me, I want to thank Jalen Hood-Schifino, Max Christie, and Anthony Davis for their incredible service here.
Hold on.
Jalen Hood-Schifino.
Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Look at Luka, bro. Shoulders slumped over, like, oh man. Like this is, I don't know. Like it just, I feel even more like I can't even get angry no more. To be honest with you, I can't get angry no more. Like I have drained it all. Seeing the Lakers brand behind Luka just does not feel right at all, bro. God damn, man. I can't believe we did this shit, man.
Max Christie and Anthony Davis.
Oh,
For
Echo.
their incredible service here.
My fault. Give me a second. Of course, I messed that up. Sorry about that. Okay. I think the echo will be gone now. Here we go. I'm glad.
There's no
glad we didn't get too far.
Played as big a role to our 17th championship than Anthony Davis, who's also a person of incredibly high character. So those three guys are Lakers for life, and just want to thank them before we start.
Is the echo gone now? Can y'all confirm?
Nope.
Can y'all confirm before I continue playing the video? Maybe I could check over here.
Can y'all confirm? Nope. Anthony Davis, who's also a person of
Yeah.
incredibly high character. So those.
Yeah, it looks good on my end now. Okay, let's continue it.
So, in thinking about today and what it means, I think Luka Doncic joining forces with the Los Angeles Lakers is a seismic event in NBA history.
Bro, look at his face, dog. You can literally tell Luka is uncomfortable right now. Look at the way he's like touching himself, the way he looks away, up and down. Like, I mean, this is how Luka is. He is a little bit shy in these situations. But he's like, you can tell he's not comfortable. He's not like excited about this shit. Eventually he will be.
I think
look at this.
Luka Doncic joining forces with the Los Angeles Lakers is a seismic event in NBA history. And the reason I say that is because we have a 25-year-old global superstar that's going to get on the stage of the most popular and influential basketball brand on the globe. And
this just screams of a business deal. Like, Luka Doncic probably feels like he's in a fucking petting zoo, bro. I bet he feels like he's just in a fucking petting zoo, and everyone's just looking at him. Like, he had pride being here. I mean, eventually I'm pretty sure he had pride for the Lakers, but that's just, this shit just feels disgusting. It is what it is.
I think when those two powerful forces come together, it brings basketball joy to the world, because that's how Luka plays. He plays with joy. And if you think about kids in Barcelona or kids in Buenos Aires or children in Shanghai or Sydney, they're going to be wearing a number 77 Luka Doncic Lakers jersey and bringing joy to basketball just like he does. And that's why it's powerful. I think the leadership of Adam Silver and the way he's bringing the game to the world, you see it in Europe, you see it in Africa.
I don't know if that was a slip there, talking about Adam Silver bringing the game to the world. Like nah, obviously fucking helped y'all. Oh, man.
What the NBA is doing. And now we have one of the game's biggest superstars, an international player, coming to join the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a convergence of all those forces, and I think it's going to be something incredibly special that the NBA and basketball has never seen before. So to get to this place, there's a couple people I want to thank. First and foremost is Jeannie Buss. She's so supportive. I think her vision, which falls in line with the great and late Dr. Buss, to always make sure the brightest and best basketball superstars play for the Los Angeles Lakers. She's clearly carried that vision on from her dad, and I just want to thank her for her tremendous support and vision and helping this day become a reality. The second person I want to thank is anytime there's a trade or a transaction, there has to be a partner. And I want to thank the Dallas Mavericks, led by their GM, Nico Harrison, who was also very instrumental in bringing this opportunity to us, and then
That's crazy. I don't even have words, bro. I don't even have words. And yeah, he's definitely still processing it. Luka will get LA more rings instead of the Mavs. Nico's so stupid. Yep. It happens, man. They had to help the NBA, man. They had to help the league. Bro, just stop doing videos if it hurts that bad. You lost your... Never looked at it like that, but I guess so, man. People say anything, you know what I'm saying? The videos gonna keep coming, brother. You watching, brother. They gonna keep coming. Lakers believe that stars win rings, and it's worked. That's why Celtics and Lakers have the most rings, because they build really well around stars. Yep. Can't be mad at the Lakers for getting a superstar like this, bro. This is what
staying true to the negotiations throughout, where it could be culminated with the trade being finalized and Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris becoming members of our team. So wanted to thank those two people. And now we'll start with questions.
Hey, Luka, there's the video the Lakers put out the other day of you noticed somebody was talking to you in Slovenian during a game in 2019. It's Kobe. You turn around, you have the moment with him after the game. And just think, how do you go from that to then now joining the Lakers with LeBron James and just thinking of the legacies of those two players and you having the chance to be the next one?
Well, first of all, I remember the exact moment that happened. It will always stay, in my mind. It was an amazing moment. Just for Kobe to know my name was amazing for me. And, I just wish Kobe and JJ were here to see this moment. And, I'm excited about this new journey, and happy to be here.
Hmm.
When you walked out, you saw all of us here standing here waiting for you to come. What's your reaction to seeing all of us here to welcome you to Los Angeles?
Well, first of all, it's very nice. There's a lot of people here. I don't think there's ever been so many people in my press conference, so I really appreciate all the support.
Well, his answers ain't changed.
Luka, welcome to Los Angeles. I'm curious, what's your reaction been the last 48 hours to some of the comments coming from Dallas on your way out the door to join the Lakers?
I'm just excited, to be here to start this new journey, and obviously at some point I knew this was going to happen, but I would say I always take the high road. I had my amazing moments in Dallas with all my teammates, coaches, and the most importantly, the fans. They always supported me, and it was an amazing journey.
Hey, Luka, Dan Wicke with the LA Times. Welcome to LA. You, in a podcast with JJ years ago, said that the one NBA player that you watched was LeBron James. What is your kind of reaction to being able to now play with him, and how do you think that's going to work for the two of you guys on the court?
It's just like a dream come true, I always look up to him. There's so many things I can learn from him, and I'm just excited, just to learn everything, and now I get to play with him. So it's an amazing feeling.
Well, so far, Luka is giving you the same type of answers he's given in the past. It's nothing too crazy so far. Obviously, it's very, nothing with too much in depth as far as the answers, and that's the type of Luka responses you're gonna get. But you could just kind of tell by his mannerisms, his body language that obviously there's a bit of like shyness, there's a bit of like there's newness, a sense of like uncomfortableness being in front of like a brand new set of people, being in front of that many people, having all this attention on you. Luka in general in these situations, he's not like the greatest as far as being media trained. But you could just kind of tell the body language. He feels like it's just brand new. I don't even know if it's like sadness from being traded from the Mavericks. I won't even. If anything, he's more motivated, I would say. But I think it's just more being in this avenue now, in this arena with the Lakers, that to him he's probably just trying to process it and get comfortable. It's kind of like when you start anything new, when you're around new people, you're just not comfortable. And you're just trying to have some small talk type of deal. It is what it is. Generic responses. Yeah, it is what it is. Yo, Teacher K, are you doing Laker games now? I don't think I'm gonna do Laker games, but it's gonna feel like it because I do still want to cover Luka Doncic. I do. I am trying to think about the Mavericks. I don't know what I want to do as far as the Mavericks are concerned moving forward. I just don't know if I could stomach it. I don't know if I could. I need more time for sure. I definitely need more time. Because you can't process like what over 26, 27 years of being a fan. Like you can't process it all in a couple of days. So I need a little bit more time to see if I even want to continue being a Mavericks fan. Like that's the first thing for me. And then second, do I want to continue making Mavs content? I think for sure I would like to kind of branch out and try different things. And one of them is covering Luka, just because I felt the baton that Dirk gave him is what the Mavericks culture was for Dallas. And the Dallas culture and what we had here is with him. it's with him. It's with Dirk and it's with him. But as far as on the basketball court, Dirk's not playing no more, and Luka has that baton. That baton matters to me. It does. As crazy as it sounds, like I am just a fan, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, I create content, but that's the least of like what matters here. So we're it's tough because I feel like I'm just like I got kicked out of my Mavericks home, bro. I've like it was a safe space, and I feel like I got kicked out of my own Dallas Mavericks house by the stupid ass organization. And to see this day happen where Luka is at a LA Lakers facility and giving you a press conference because he's on the team now, like I never would have thought in my wildest dreams that this would have happened this soon. Like you could have had this man for a long time, and we gave up on him, and then that's pretty tough. And I think Luka couldn't have gone to a better team for him if that helps. Luka idol is LeBron, and it's a great city. He would be more angry if it was a Nets or something. Yeah, so I'm glad you said that because for me, I'm able to feel like I could process this a little bit better now because I'm so angry at the Mavericks that I just don't care about them as the organization. I am rooting for the Mavericks players. I do root for them. And I may watch for them. I would like to see what that looks like as I'm able to compartmentalize everything that happened little by little. The Mavericks organization is still dead to me, but it's unfair for me to treat the players the same way. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm very conflicted. As far as Luka is concerned, I am beyond ecstatic for Luka Doncic. He is about to get everything we've been asking for him to get here in Dallas. He's going to get it over there in LA 10 times over, bro. He is now going to be the face of the league. He's going to get all the proper promotion, and he's going to become what we've always wanted him to become. And the cool thing about it is you could still be along for that ride with Luka Doncic, man. We all can. And I will choose to be along for that ride. It is what it is. Pause. Almighty Finesse in the building. What's up, brother? Mavericks roster looks good on paper. On paper, yes. On paper, yes. Let's get back to this presser and see how this goes.
Zdravo, Luka. Jovan Buha with The Athletic. Just kind of following up on that, how do you see you and LeBron specifically, just the two-man game between you? You both can screen for each other, hit guys out of the short roll, create playmaking opportunities. Just how you guys both see the game. Very few can see it that way. Like, how do you see that fit from a passing, playmaking, and just two-man game perspective?
Yeah, I think we both make our teammates better. I think our IQ is very high, so I think that's going to help everybody. But obviously, I really haven't think about basketball much these days. But I'm just excited to work with him. I work every day here, so every day that goes by is going to be better.
Yeah, same.
Luka, Kobe Price, SoCal News Group. Welcome to LA. Got one for both you guys. First for you, Luka. I think you even wrote in a social media post that you thought that Dallas is going to be a place that you're looking forward to win championships, staying for your career. Emotionally, what have the past 48 to 60 hours been for you in coming to LA?
Great question. I'm not prepared to see what he says, but we'll see.
Well, it was hard first. That first day was really hard. I felt like this last 48 hours was 1 month. Like 2 days ago was 1 month ago. So emotionally it was really hard. But every day that like today was much better. I'm just very happy to be here for this opportunity. It's the Lakers. It's one of the best clubs in history, so I'm excited to be here.
And for Rob, you
can kind of hear it in his voice. You can kind of hear it in his voice that he's still reeling from this. You can feel it. Pause. You can hear it in his voice, man, but damn, man, like, fuck. Like, I don't even know what else to say, bro. I'm just here. I'm just here mourning all of this. This is my way to deal with all of this. Like, honestly, doing this stuff helps me. So yeah. So we'll see, man. This helps me. For sure.
Nico was speaking with reporters, I believe, on Sunday after the trade. He praised you specifically for, keeping the negotiations between you two
Yeah, Luka, as soon as he heard Nico, he don't even want to look, bro.
up until I imagine the final moments. At what point did you, I guess, introduce this trade idea to Jeannie, and what was her initial reaction when you told her about it?
Yeah, so this all started with the coffee in Dallas where Nico approached us with the concept. And because there was a partnership and a history of travel in the world between Nico and myself working around Kobe Bryant, there was a fabric of trust in the discussions. And these type of deals are incredibly intricate and complicated. And along the way, we knew there would be 248 insurmountable snags to get to the end, and there were. And so over the course of 3 weeks, call it, an issue would come up, and we'd think there was no way to climb the mountain, and we'd figure out a way. Then the next issue would come up, and you just keep going, and you stay committed to the work. You stay committed to trying to get the deal done in a partnership sense. I think a lot of people talk about negotiations in terms of who won and who lost. I try to approach a negotiation in the sense of how do we build a partnership where we can get to the end? And I think that was the lens that we worked and the premise we worked under. And when the concept was initially introduced to us,
I feel like he's just saying a lot of nothing. He's saying a lot of nothing, bro. Like, you're just talking in circles. Like, okay, I get the concept. It's complicated. And then get to the shit, bro.
it was, hey, the only way we can even have these discussions was if it's between owner and GMs. And there was a commitment to that. And if we broke that commitment by talking to anyone else, this day would never happen. So I think trust was at the center of all those discussions. And I called Jeannie after the coffee in Dallas and brought her in immediately, as I do with everything. Her and I have a really strong working relationship, and the fabric of that is that we share things in real time. And she was extraordinarily excited and hopeful that we could get to the end, which we were able to do.
Hey, Luka and Rob, Melissa Rowland, Fox Sports, over here. I have a question for both of you guys. Obviously, from the league's biggest superstars to fans, people were shocked that the Mavericks were willing to deal a 25-year-old superstar in his prime who has another 10 years at least ahead of him. What was both of your guys's, I guess, Rob, what was your level of shock that this was even on the table? And Luka, what was your level of shock that the Mavs were willing to deal you?
I try to take everything in stride. I think, it's interesting if all of us watch Luka play. He has a combination of basketball joy and killer instinct, which is really rare.
He doesn't answer the question, bro. The question was, what was your level of shock? He's gonna give you all this. He's gonna fluff it all up and then say he laughed about it. That he was shocked. Like, get to it, dog. Come on, we got shit to do.
That was number 8, number 24. And I think learning lessons from that mentality are to stay in the moment. And so I don't think of it in terms of shock, surprise. I think of it in, okay, this is coming at me. It's like a game. Maybe a blitz is coming at Luka. He's not going to be shocked. He's going to stay in the moment, figure out the read, and make the play. And so when the opportunity came to me, that was sort of my mindset, is to, okay, this is coming. This is a concept that came to me. Now, how do I process this mentally to get the deal completed? And right away, when it was brought up at the coffee, my mind started churning. There were so many complicated things. We have the Mavericks are hard capped at the first apron. The Lakers are up against the second apron. There's trade kickers. There's going to be a third team that's going to have. So my gears were turning about the deal the same way his basketball mind is processing a play. And so I just tried to live in the moment, and I tried to carry that.
Is he comparing? Oh my God! Oh, he's comparing his mind in the trade to Luka's mind on the court. Like, This guy's full of himself, dog. Fuck! All right. Let's continue listening.
With me for 3 or 4 weeks as this was unfolding. And by staying in the moment, I think it helped us get to the end.
I mean, everybody was surprised, so you can imagine how surprised I was. I was almost asleep, so when I got a call, I had to check it was April 1st. I didn't really believe it at first, and it was a bit shock. It was hard moments for me. It was home, so it was really hard moments for me, especially the first day. But as I said, I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey.
Luka, over here on your left, Malika Andrews with ESPN. It's good to see you. Welcome to LA. You've been a fan of LeBron. You've talked about it for a long time, but he's also been a fan of you. He's tried to work with you at various different times in the past, whether it be shoe deals or other things. I'm curious, what message did he reach out to you with? Was it a text? Was it a call? What was that? And how did that fuel the way that you think about coming to LA as well?
That's Malika Andrews.
Yeah, he called me right away. He was in New York, so he called me right away. And we didn't talk much because, he said, I understand what you're feeling. But that was really nice of him just to call me right away and welcome me to LA.
Hey, Luka. We've heard from so many other players across the league, Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry, Giannis, talking about their shock at this and also what it means for how teams feel about players and how no one's really safe, quote unquote, to use Steph's words. What have players said to you, and what has it meant to you to have them speak out the way they have?
I saw some comments. I wasn't really trying to be on social media these days, but I saw some comments, and it really means a lot. We are rivals, and they speak about me that nicely, so it really means a lot to me, I'm sure. Oh, directly, I haven't talked to a lot of people, really.
Hey, Luka, Nikki K with Spectrum News right here. So emotionally, you go from thinking you're going to spend your career with one fan base, and now you arrive in a new city. First of all, impressions of Los Angeles and its fans from afar, and what does this opportunity to, have another love story with LA goes?
Yeah, I would say, like you said, I thought I was going to spend my whole career there because I think loyalty is a big word for me, and I was trying to stay by that. But this for me is a fresh start. I get to play in LA. The fans are amazing. And I got the ocean here, so it's a really big thing for me. But really, I'm really excited to be here. I getting to play for the Lakers, and everybody can say that. And many, many legends passed here, many, many championships. So that's my goal.
Luka, Brad Townsend, Dallas Morning News.
Brad Townsend.
So you wrote a Dear Dallas letter to fans that was, very heartfelt, and you talked a little bit about, your shock. How are your feelings toward the upper levels of the organization, Nico in particular, or the decision to trade you?
Well, that's their decision, so I have no comment on that. They made the decision. I don't know why. But that's their decision, so I can't do nothing about it.
And then one of the reasons that was given was that there was concern that, beyond this summer, or that there's a chance you might not agree to the Supermax extension. Did you or anyone on your inner circle indicate that might be the case?
Absolutely not.
It's easy as
Luka, over here, Bill Plaschke, LA Times. Do you feel you have something to prove? Do you feel you have something to prove?
Sorry.
Do you think you have something to prove?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Win the championship. You don't come here for nothing else than championship. So I have everything left to prove. So, and the goal is to win the championship.
Oh man, it should have been with the Mavs, bro.
Mark Medina
should have been with the
Athlon
Mavs.
Sports and Sportskeeda. How do you address?
So I want to go back to that Brad Townsend question. You could kind of see the rage in his eyes, bro.
You or anyone on your
Look at this. Hold on.
So you wrote a Dear Dallas letter
Dear Dallas
to fans
one.
that was, how are your feelings toward the upper
Check this
levels
out.
of the organization?
You kind of see the rage in his eyes.
particular,
Look at this.
Or the decision to trade you.
Well, I mean, that's their decision, so I have no comment on that. They made the decision. I don't know why. But that's their decision, so I can't do nothing about it.
Bro, like the smirk is saying, this is what he's really saying. He's smirking as he's saying it. He's like, these motherfuckers are so stupid. Good luck to them. That's their decision. But what he's really saying, like, I'm going to fuck them up. Every time I see them, I am going to make them pay for everything they're dumbasses. They're stupid. Like, you could think of everything he's thinking and saying in Slovenian, bro. Like, he is pissed off, bro. He is pissed off. And he is trying to be nice about it. It's their decision. They're fucking dumbasses. That I was about to win them 5 championships over the next 10 years. Like, they're fucking dumb. It's their stupid ass decision. I don't know why they trade me. They're fucking dumb. That's what he's really trying to say.
And then one of the reasons that was given was that there was concern that, beyond this summer, or that there's a chance you might not agree to the Supermax extension. Did anyone?
Right there. Right there. The little nod shit, like, yeah. He's still hurting, bro. He's still hurting. Whenever the 30 for 30 comes out, obviously the Mavericks are not going to be a part of this legacy anymore. Obviously the Mavericks are not going to be a part of Luka's future, and whenever the future of this game, right? The future of basketball, like whenever it's written, the Mavericks are not going to be looked at fondly. The Mavericks are going to be looked at as a team that traded away one of the greatest players of all time. And it like, I don't even know if it's pissing me off anymore. Because I'm so mad at the Mavericks. Like, I just want the Mavericks organization to just fail, bro. I really do. And that has nothing to do with the players. I love Kyrie, love all our guys, right? I want them to do good. I want them to win. But in terms of Luka, like, I support Luka, bro. I support, like, Luka was the Mavericks culture, bro. Like I said, Dirk gave him the baton to carry what Dirk built. Luka was carrying it, and now whatever Dirk built is what Nico killed, ladies and gentlemen. And so it's tough, bro. It's fucking tough. It's tough watching this shit. But you could tell he was very upset about it.
Did you or anyone on your inner circle indicate that might be the case?
Absolutely not. It's easy as
Luka,
He's trying to be nice about that shit.
over here, Bill. Feel you.
Okay, sorry. I have everything left to prove.
Hi, Luka, good to see you. Mark Medina with Athlon Sports and Sportskeeda. How do you address the criticism that's followed you on your way out about concerns about conditioning and durability?
It's a motive. I know it's not true. I know, but it's a motive. Like I say, I came here, one of the biggest clubs in history of sports, so it's a big motive for a long run here.
I'll just add to that one, Mark. I think greatness is an evolution and a process.
What?
And I think if you're striving for perfection, as we are as an org,
Bro, Pelinka is annoying, dog. Like, he's annoying. He's annoying, bro. Evolution is a... Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Hit me with all your philosophy, because, like, Pelinka got so lucky in this deal. He was handed Luka. Let's not act like Pelinka made a mastermind deal, bro. Luka was given to you. Let's just start there.
organization or as a player is, you're going to have challenges to make yourself better until you don't play anymore. And so I think that's just something to keep in mind. I would assume the question will be forthcoming. When is Luka going to play? I'd rather just take that one head on. Our sports performance department is led by Dr. Leroy Sims. Luka's got trusted sports performance folks that are going to become part of our family and Dr. Sims' circle. And they're working together as we speak about a return to play plan. We have 5-on-5 scheduled tomorrow for Luka, and we're going to take it one day at a time just to make sure that the calf injury is in a good and safe place. So I would truly say at this point he's day to day. We're going to take it one step at a time. But if all those days go well and Luka feels good and confident, he'll be in a game soon. But we're going to partner with him. And I should mention, too, his amazing team who's now part of our family, led by Laura Beth and Bill Duffy and the rest of the folks that are here today. When we make decisions around superstar players, and we partner and collaborate with them, and that'll be our process with Laura Beth and Duff.
That's one thing the Dallas Mavericks could have fucking learned. What the Dallas Mavericks could have learned, what they should have done, is they should have collaborated with Luka. I understand you don't want to give him everything, but you're the fucking Mavericks, bro. The fact that the Lakers have so many championships, still look at and treat their superstar players better than we did, that's just so stupid, man. I keep finding myself saying how stupid the Mavericks were. And it's because there's like that teeny bit of the Mavs fan in me that is still struggling with this. And I just keep finding myself being upset with them because we all knew the Mavericks weren't doing the greatest job with Luka, but we hoped that they were. But everything is sworn in secrecy with the Mavericks, with Jason Kidd and Nico Harris. Everything is secret over there. Why? It just made absolutely no sense. Makes no sense why the Mavericks organizations ran like a fucking, I don't even know what it's ran like. I couldn't even tell you what type of business or a shop that is ran this poorly. Like this is grotesque, bro. This is a catastrophe.
Who are incredible at what they do.
Jared Greenberg with TNT. Rob, you stole my question there. I was going to ask Luka. I guess more about that. Just hear from you what this process has been like. You've gone through it now 4 times with this calf. So what have you done to get back on the court? How are you feeling, and how confident are you in that this won't be a reoccurring injury?
Well, for the first time, I took my time, get it to heal 100%. Other times I think I just wanted to go back on court playing basketball and not really be healthy 100%. So this time I just took my time, which was normal amount of time to get back to 100%.
Luka, David Pingalore, KTLA. Over the last couple of days, I talked about your conditioning, but maybe your lack of defense. What is your commitment to being a better defender?
Yeah, I think this year I really stepped it up honestly, and it's just being more active, more vocal, and I think I did a step ahead this year, but I need to do more steps ahead. So that's what I'm planning on.
Yeah, this whole defense narrative it's gonna die, bro. People gonna stop talking about his defense like that. I like this part. They bring in Luka guys, the same guys Nico fired while Luka was still there, by the way. Yup. It's just crazy, bro. Never let people forget that this was way bigger than just incompetence. It was a shady backroom deal. Like, I don't know if y'all drove around Dallas today, but the city felt dead today, bro. I mean, maybe because it was like cloudy and all that good stuff, but the city felt dead today. It felt dead. Why is Rob dressed like a 70s? That's funny. Just being honest, I'm rooting for the Mavs' downfall. I don't blame you. Whatever Mavs fans want to do with their fandom against the Mavs, for the Mavs, I'm for it. I support you. I feel like I'm on the way out. I just have to process this a little bit more for sure. Yeah, bro, what's up, bro? At this point, I don't even support the players on the Mavs. By supporting them, you are supporting the organization. It sucks, but it's true. Fuck that. I'm boycotting. Luka is where I stand. Yeah, I rock with it, bro. I rock with it. I'm for real. I do. I support you, man. Mavs is the worst organization. I'm glad I'm not a fan of them. You know, feels like I'll eventually get there. Sadly, but I'm gonna try to see what I can muster up. Fly Migo, what up? Mavs are dumb. Lakers are letting his medical team be a part of the team. Mavs wouldn't let them. Complete idiocracy. 1,000%, bro. 1,000%, brother. Matthew says, will you ever move on or no? I don't know, bro. I'm not like, I mean, again, let me make this clear. The Mavericks organization are dead to me. They're completely dead to me. You ruined everything about the Dallas Mavericks and what they meant to the city of Dallas. Bro, we were waiting for Luka to get back. Now we don't have a future in a sense. You got a very, very small window. And then that these reports are coming out that Nico is like not even wanting to be here long term. Like it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like you screwed us. And I feel like Nico has job security with Rob Pelinka. Like they were like, Nico was like, hey man, I'm not gonna be here much longer, but if I were to send you Luka and we wait a couple of years and then I get fired from Dallas, you gonna bring me back on? He's like, honestly, I'll bring you back on as GM. He's like, all right, let's shake on it. And they shook on it. And then the Adelsons were like, hey, no, the NBA was telling the Adelsons, hey, you need to go ahead and trade Luka so you can help us get our ratings back with LA. And then we can help you with your litigation to try to go and get, approval for casinos in Texas and this and that. So it's just, all of this just reeks of like collusion, what's best for the league, what's best for the Adelsons, all of it. All of it, bro. All of it. All of it. Elsie says, it's okay, TGK, just come on over here to Laker Nation. Us new Luka Laker fans are accepting new fans. I appreciate it, Elsie. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I got something special coming for Luka Doncic. I am going to make a Luka Doncic specific show, man. Just watch out, man. Just watch out. Watch Luka get LeBron 2 more rings. Imagine. Gina Kim in the building. Hey, TGK, don't worry about others. You can feel how you want. We are here for you. Thank you, Gina. Thank you so much. Jinkin is in the building. This is the first time ever in history for any of us that we haven't had our guy leading the Mavs. Is anybody sick seeing that he's not, that there's no Mavs logos behind him? We're never going to see that again. We will never see that again. Give Pelinka a damn statue. Brother. He got, it was handed to him on a platter, bro, because Nico is, I'm about to say the R word. Aretha. I don't want to say it. But the decision was fucking stupid. Like, without saying the offensive R word that people find it offensive, I think it's appropriate here, because how do you fumble a Luka Doncic to that extent? Like, it actually is beyond stupid. But and again, people like King is telling me it's not Nico, and I have a hard time looking past that it's not Nico. I think they're all in it. I think they're all involved. I think the relationship with Nico and Pelinka are all intertwined and they're all together. I think all of this is together. I think the Adelsons have no connection to Dallas. Nico has no connections to Dallas. All of this was colluded to destroy the Dallas market because the NBA hates Dallas. ESPN hates Dallas. Y'all know this shit. Y'all know this, bro. Look at how the refs treated us. Look at how all this stuff was how we were officiated. The league, the ESPN, all of these people, bro, did not like Dallas. And Luka complaining as much he did to the refs didn't help, because then they point that out and get on to him for it. But that was our guy. He was fighting for us. Come on, man. Nico, Adelsons, they're all in this shit. They all did it. I'm with you, brother. I'm so upset about the Luka trade. It makes no sense. Luka still looked shocked. He thought, as we did, that he would spend the rest of his career here. It was tough listening to that shit. I'm not gonna lie. It was tough listening to that shit. Luka playing 5-on-5 today, my time zone. Damn. AD will be 32 in a few weeks, and he is injury prone. This will go down as the worst trade in NBA history with the Laker brand. Luka will be bigger than Messi when it's all said and done. Bro, Luka is about to go to the moon with this league. He's about to carry the league on his shoulders, bro. Luka Doncic is about to get everything we have been asking for him to get in Dallas. And I just hope it doesn't feel cheap for Luka. Like, I know it's going to feel cheap for us. Like, I know people talking about, oh, the Mavericks are good. What if they win a championship? Like, bro, we're not. They're not. But for Luka, I do hope he's able to get everything he's been wanting for as a player, bro. As everything that we have thought he should be getting. All right, let's get back to this damn presser conference.
Hey, Rob, just obviously make a blockbuster move like this. What is your balance of thinking long-term with 25-year-old and then also just the short-term, knowing that the deadline's coming up on Thursday, just balancing the long-term vision with the short-term?
We know that our roster has continued work to do to become complete. And just to be clear around the vision for our roster, we're going to build a roster that fits JJ Redick's philosophy, his basketball philosophy. That's something that we believe in, that we support, that we want to lean into. So in terms of roster decisions, JJ and I collaborate extensively around that and fitting how he wants to play. We know we have a need for a big. The market for bigs right now, leading into the last 2 or 3 days of the trade deadline, is very dry. There's just not a lot available. So maybe we'll be able to do some stuff around the margins. I would say in terms of a big move for that position, it's probably more realistic that would be something that comes in the offseason. But Luka will be at the center of that as we build for the long term. We want to format a team that fits JJ's coaching style and his strengths and his needs to help us win a championship with the other people that are also on our team right now who are going to be a big part of that winning as well. But your question was about long term, so I'm speaking more to long term.
Luka, I know you had about 13 games as a teammate with JJ in Dallas, and just wondered what that was like for you, the relationship that you formed, and then your thoughts about playing for him as a coach.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, he couldn't move at all. So it wasn't no, but it was a great relationship. I really respect him. You don't see me go on podcast. I went on his podcast twice, so you know how much respect I have for him. So I'm really excited that I can play for him.
Rob,
that's cool.
Rob, good to see you. Along the same lines with the trade deadline and all of that, the window for Luka, 25 years old, coming off a finals appearance last year. LeBron, 22nd season, 40 years old. Like, what's the urgency level to have this team in the immediate future reach championship contender status? And whether that immediate future is between now and Thursday or the offseason going into next year, just kind of what is the view in terms of the timeline to get this team to be able to contend?
We're about to get a philosophical answer here.
The urgency is ever present.
Oh my God. Ever present. Who says that? Go ahead, bro.
From the first day I started taking this job till I sit in the chair right now, there's always an urgency to win championships. That's what the Lakers set out to do. That's the expectations of our fans, and we're going to put in the work to constantly try to do it. At the same time, you have to be realistic. And if there's not a championship big on the market right now, I can't wave a wand and create that opportunity. We'll continue to work and look for areas that we can complete and fill out the roster. But as we saw with this trade, it takes 2 teams. But we'll continue to build. Luka and I spent some time yesterday up in my office just talking about, the players on our roster he's played with, and kind of what he sees as sort of short-term and long-term needs. And I think we'll continue to have those basketball discussions and get this roster to a championship level.
Luka, Mike mentioned JJ Redick, your former teammate. You've got Maxey and Markieff over there. Dorian Finney-Smith is a player you've spoken very highly about in the past. Greg St. Jean was a coach you've worked with. How is that going to help as you take on this crazy life change, having all these familiar faces be here for that transition?
I think that's a really good thing, to come to a new place, but still know some people. And I think that's mentally, I think that's a really good thing, and they're gonna just help me. The guys that were here, it'll help me learn new stuff about LA, about the team, and it's just helpful to see friendly faces.
Oh man, that sucks, man. It really does suck. It sucks, man. I just wish this. I really wish this never happened. I really wish this never happened. Hey TGK, is there anyone that do watch-alongs? For who? For the Mavs? For the Mavs, I know 3 people. I am in talks. So here's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to make a specific show surrounding Luka Doncic. And I am in talks with a specific site about being able to do watch-alongs for his games. So, but yeah. I don't know who you're looking for, though. Grimes traded, shoe deal, Justin Boots. Mavs will tank, but not by choice. Too bad they have no picks. I think they have this year's. I think Gafford injured, so they lack bigs for the next 7 games. Damn, what happened to Gafford? Gafford got hurt? No way. Did Gafford really get hurt? Let me see. I think y'all just saying stuff now, huh? Y'all just saying stuff. I don't think Gafford got hurt. That would have been tough for him. How much are Luka jerseys selling for? I can't even talk. I don't know, bro. I have my Luka jersey, but I don't want any more Mavericks gear. I'm done. It was a dislocation or something. What the hell? Matt's comfortably at 11th now. Those legends shouting that Mavs are better without Luka are awfully quiet today. Facts. Awfully quiet today. 1,000%. Reunited with Dodo. Yeah, man. I'm happy for Luka. I really am. I'm really happy for him. I'm talking Lakers jerseys. Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked, bro. I'm not there yet, and I probably won't ever buy anything Lakers related. I will support Luka, but I'm not gonna go that far now. I'll talk Luka and his team, but I'm not rooting for a team anymore at all. Mavs officially on a losing streak since Luka traded. Yep, I feared the Mavericks were going to be on a pretty big losing streak, but now it's not a fear. It's just common sense that was going to happen. Santos says he not only mad about them reading him, the guy just missed out on the extra $116 million. They attacked his pockets. Facts. I'll be here watching Luka games. Is this the DV I know? The DV changed his stuff? Is this a different DV? Yeah, man. We're gonna come up with something, bro. We're gonna come up with something, man. We're gonna come up with something fun. It's gonna be fun. We're not gonna have attachment to a team, right? We don't have to feel like there's a team that's gonna be disloyal to us. It's basically kind of like a stand, right? But I'm not gonna look at it like that. It's that Luka Doncic was Dallas, bro, and it's like they sent the homie to a different team, and it's just like when you support your homies, you gotta support them through thick and thin. And the party in this that was wrong was the Mavericks, and that's just someone I cannot trust.
Edwin Garcia, Silver Screen and Roll. My question is for Pelinka. Rob, when you're talking about a championship caliber big and aligning with JJ Redick, what do you think the values in that position are required in the modern NBA?
Versatility, mobility,
Pelinka
a vertical
is
lob
funny,
threat.
dog.
I think that's a key to.
Pelinka is funny as hell. Hey, man, by the way, if y'all been watching, y'all haven't hit the like, please hit the like, man. We got 46 people in here, only 12. If y'all don't mind trying to get it to like 30 at the very minimum. Last night, we got the 77 likes when I ended the stream. So I appreciate everyone that was tuning in last night. We got 77 likes for Luka. That was pretty awesome. But if y'all mind hitting that like button, brothers and sisters, I appreciate it.
The spacing that Luka likes to play with. Competitive. I think, those are some of the core things there. Those players are hard to find, but we'll accomplish the task that's before us. We'll find a way.
Rob, over here. As far as just the future and the moves that you're going to be making, designing the roster, planning, how beneficial and important is it for you just to know you have Luka, you have maybe a decade that you can use as a roadmap in terms of just every decision you're looking to make?
It's kind of tough, like where they're there and they're kind of talking to Rob about Luka like he's just this prop. Like, hey, you got 10 years with this toy you got over here. Like, I don't like it, but this is the Lakers land, right? They look at their superstars as that entity and not the human. But that's something that's just part of business, I guess. That's part of being a Laker.
It's a gift. We're talking about a 25-year-old that is top 3 player in the universe.
Top 1, motherfucker.
More amazing starting point to build a roster for the next decade. And I know he has the drive to win that we have here. Our fans are going to see that every night on the court. I know up here he might seem...
Good point. I mean, not just the Spurs. He could go anywhere, bro. He could go anywhere. So even if I'm the Lakers, I wouldn't even get too comfortable. You just don't know, bro. Luka's heart got ripped apart, bro. The Mavericks broke that man's heart. Now he's looking at all this shit like a business. It is all business now. All business now.
Calm and casual and quiet, but we know the alter ego comes out, and we'll see it at crypto.com soon. I can't wait for it.
Thanks, everyone.
He moved quick up here. So he was slow.
Guys, right down here.
It's just the little Dallas Mavericks fan in me is dying right now.
There it is, Rob Pelinka, Luka Doncic, JJ Redick, as the Lakers introduce Luka to the LA media and their fans at the UCLA Health Training Center in El Segundo. Rob called it a seismic moment in NBA history. Luka talked about his emotions in leaving Dallas, his excitement for the Lakers, and his motivation to get it done.
Tell you what, he knows right away. This is a championship franchise, and he wants to contribute to that. He made that very clear. Threw in a couple spots of humor, too, which I appreciated, including JJ Redick. He played with him. He didn't move real well when they were teammates. That was at the end of JJ's career, but can't wait to see how that relationship, off to a fun start, percolates here.
Sick to my stomach, y'all. All right, man. What do y'all want to talk about, man? I got about another good little 30 minutes. We could chit chat. Saw the Mavericks lost today. Y'all want to talk about Mavericks? What do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want to talk about? There's quite a bit of videos that we could go and look at and react to. What is here? What we got here? Watch later. Let me check my watch later tab. This just dropped an hour ago. Let's go check it out. It's ESPN, so I got to keep it in a small little box, if y'all don't mind.
Welcome to PTI, boys and girls. In today's episode, Myles Garrett wants out. Cooper Kupp wants to stay. Begin today in a quiet
Yeah.
Care about what to.
I love how
now is an
I love how the damn title never fits what the hell the purpose of this is. There we go.
Sure, you got a pulse there now. Just checking. Let's get back into the big trade between the Mavericks and the Lakers with our great friend ESPN senior NBA writer Brian Windhorst. And I'm sure you're happy where you are right now, Brian. But I remember you in front of the Eiffel Tower last week, and that was a background shot.
That's apt.
Second to none. Let's start with Luka. The Lakers introduced him today to Los Angeles. How is that relationship going on?
Well, it's all a love fest right now, but what I think is interesting is how Rob Pelinka, both today and in his press release earlier this week, really made it clear how they've got to build around Luka, and all of their things are around Luka. That's interesting for two reasons. One, for the first time in 20-plus years, an NBA team with LeBron James is not making decisions with LeBron James in mind first, which is what they should do, by the way. That's not controversial, but that's true. The second thing is we do need to pay a little bit of attention to Luka's contract. He only has 1 year left after this year, which means this summer the Lakers are going to offer him, and they hope he will sign an extension. The reason we haven't talked about this is because when he was with the Mavericks, it was just assumed he was going to sign this Supermax. I mean, why wouldn't he? It would have been 5 years and $350 million. And he was asked today whether people are trying to find out why Dallas traded him. He was asked today whether he had ever indicated to the Mavericks that he would not sign that. And he said, absolutely not. And of course, because it's $350. So the Lakers, I'm not really worried about it, and I don't think they should be worried about it either, but they need to have a plan to build out this roster and maybe even make a roster move or two when they come to him, because they can't sign him to the Supermax. They lose the ability to put the extra $100 million in that the Mavericks had. So he is not as incentivized, not just in the signing it at all, but in the number of years. So that is now a thing that is going to be on the Luka platter a little bit going forward.
All right, before we go forward, I'm not ready to move on like everybody else just yet. I want to know if Luka Doncic is angry at the Mavericks. I mean, was there something today that revealed his mood, the state of their relationship? Is he pissed? Because it would seem like he can say he's happy to be in LA, Brian, but this stunned him. How does he feel about them?
He betrayed nothing today, but from what I understand, he's seething at them.
Okay.
And their fan base is seething at their team in a way that I've rarely seen before. And, he's playing, the return game to Dallas is in April, like April 9th or something like that. And I don't know many things, and I would never I would always caution somebody who buys an April game late in the season, because teams are always sort of maneuvering and giving guys off.
Yeah.
If you get tickets to that game, Mr. Doncic will be playing. And I suspect Mr. Doncic will be looking at all Dallas games very, very closely going forward.
April 9, I think it's a Wednesday night. Oh, wait, I looked it up. Guess whose air that's on? Tony thinks the Mavs, and he said this right away. I'm going to give him some credit. He said, wait a minute. All these people saying this is the worst trade in the world. Hold on. The Mavs can contend right now. But even so, in the same breath, and I got on him for this yesterday, he says it's going to cost Nico Harrison his job some point relatively soon, down the line, 4 or 5 years. You agree with that scenario? You agree with TK?
Infamy is on the table here. It's on the table. And I don't know what's going to happen with Luka, but there's a chance he could spend the next decade pounding the Mavericks. He's in LA. One of the reasons this is not a terrible trade for Luka, he's miserable. It cost him some money, and miserable in the moment. He did get sent to the Lakers. A lot of players dream and try to force their way to the Lakers. It's not the end of the world. But I will say this. Anthony Davis is playing some of the best basketball in his career. He was awesome last season. He's been awesome this season. He is the rare double who's an all-NBA player and an all-defensive team player. That is incredibly valuable, and he is in his prime. I know he's older than Luka, and we're comparing that. He is in his prime. He is under contract, and he is a vital player to have on a championship contender. What I don't know if he is a guy who can change the course of a playoff series. I've seen it with Luka. These are the most powerful players in the league. If you got a guy who can take a team that's lesser than and rise them over the top in a playoff series, that is a superstar. I'm not sure that's Anthony Davis. He could prove me wrong, but I've seen Luka do it multiple times, and that's what the Mavericks traded away.
Bingo. Couldn't say it better. That's really what it is. That's really what it is. As good as Anthony Davis could be, bro, you're still not Luka Doncic, man. Yeah, I feel like I have grieved. I feel like I have grieved, and I have moved on. I feel like I've grieved, bro. Like I'm not angry anymore. I'm not gonna have these spurts of anger anymore. The Mavericks really did that to themselves.
We will get you out of here on this. Are there any other trades on the horizon that we need to be cognizant of?
Oh, boy. I have compared this Luka trade to what happened in college conference realignment several times, where one team, Nebraska, decides to go to the Big Ten, and next thing you know, the Pac-12 doesn't exist. That is potentially what's happening here. Not just because it's seismic, but because the nature of the trades in the league right now all have to be 3, 4, 5 team trades. And so there is a lot of rumbles. There's a lot of movement in the force. How much is actually going to go through? I'm not sure. Keep a very close eye on the Warriors. Keep a very close eye on the Suns. Last night, Draymond Green gave a very interesting interview after that game, which the Warriors won, by the way. He believes that ownership, Joe Lacob, is unhappy, and he's basically saying anything is possible. And so the Warriors, be very, 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 very attention to the Warriors, very, very close attention to the Suns, and what happens with the star players on those rosters.
Ooh, fun.
Thank you, Brian.
Fun.
Always a treat to have you. Thanks.
Potentially.
All right, cool. That was it is what it is. You already know ESPN, bro. They just they say things. Any other video y'all want me to react to? Y'all can put it in the comments if there's anything. Mad Dog said he hates the move. It's a damaging blow to the franchise. I agree. Yeah, man. I'll just chit chat for now. K Choice, hit that link, bro. Come up here. Come up here. You know, if you're that concerned about me, brother, come up here. Let's talk. Let's talk, man. I want to talk. So, if you're checking it out, come through, man. We senior citizens now. I'm dead. I tweeted you a vid. All right, let me see. Where do you tweet it at? Apparently, Mr. Mavericks Digest might have some news, yo. Let me see if I can get him up here. Let me see. Oh, DM. He sent it in the DMs. Going down in the damn, going down. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That one I might just make a separate video for, bro. I don't want to react live here. But I might make a separate video for it for sure. You know, I still got to do other kind of content, you know. Trying to see if anything is out there. I've just noticed a lot of things over the last day or so. Oh, by the way, I do want to promote this. I want to promote this right here for sure. Give me a sec. Let me show y'all. I want to promote this. So Saturday, protest at the AAC Plaza this Saturday, 12 p.m. Bring your sign, T-shirts, coffins, Nico voodoo dolls, etc. Be there or be square. Totally consider coming up here, man. Going to the protest. K-Choice, hit that link, bro. Hit that link, man. Join. But yeah, man. For those that are in Dallas, definitely consider going to this protest and letting your voice be heard, man. Letting your voice be heard. It matters. It matters. People forgetting Lakers have Dodo and Vanderbilt. If they get Steven Adams, that's a great defensive lineup. Like I said, they are a big center away if they can figure it out. If we trade for a superstar, who could have been and what will be the price? Tell me your opinion. Are you talking about for the Mavericks? Bro, I have no idea. I don't know who they could even... Part of me just... I don't have it in me to, like, think for the Mavericks right now. I can't think about them. I can't think what's best for them. I can't think what they're going to do, you know? Like, it's just... It is what it is. Okay. I think we got someone in the building. What's up, Kay?
Bro.
What's up, man?
Chilling, bro. You all right?
What do you think? You think I'm bad or something? Am I bad right now? Well, I think I've healed.
I doubt it, bro. You're just going through the stages of grief right now.
I was really going through it over the last couple of days. Yesterday was a funeral, so today is just more just healing. I'm in my healing stages now.
Bro, the way you love basketball, man, I just can't see you not just enjoying it, bro.
Yeah. I can't either. Like that's why I had to call King earlier today, because like I'm struggling on what I want to do moving forward. Because like when I was doing this stuff for the Mavericks, like this is all passion. This is all a passion project. If I start doing just the Luka Doncic stuff, and then I was also, instead of like Midnight Madness, I was just thinking like just a regular stream, like the TGK show, just something where I just come up here and talk about, things going on in the world, right? And I'm just like, is that for me? Like, this isn't what I started it on, And I can't enjoy the Mavericks anymore, bro. I legit can't. So I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit more, but if Luka plays Saturday, I got to make a decision pretty quick,
So look, let me ask you this. Are you more of a Luka fan or a Mavericks fan?
Right now, I'm more of a Lucas fan.
So why not just do Luka stuff till you can be in a space where you can say, you know what? I can enjoy the Mavericks again.
I just don't know if I want to get back into the Mavericks end of it. Like I don't see myself like, let me go away for a little bit and then come back and doing content for them. Like I could support the players. Like my hate to the Mavericks is not on the players at all. It's to the dumbass shit they did. But am I going to invest my time now into making content for them? No.
But let me ask you this.
But let me show you this. I'll leave it at that. That's a sneak peek.
Let me ask you this. Were you making content for the Maverick, or were you making content for the people who enjoy the Mavericks, who support you, who rock with you, who got your back no matter what?
The latter. I was making content for Mavericks fans so they could have a 30 to an hour window before the game so they could get hyped for the game. It was to help the Mavericks get more popular or to be more notarized, even though I'm not that big, right? I'm not that big like these other channels, but I was trying to do my part, bro. I've been trying to do my part since a kid. I'm tired that they never got talked about like the Cowboys. And so I've been doing this to doing my best to try to get them there. That's why I was doing it. If it wasn't for We Talk Mavs to get me comfortable being live, that would have never happened. But whenever they did that and I got comfortable, I was like, oh, I can do this live. And then I found my little niche in doing pre-games and stuff. And then Midnight Madness took off. But now it's just about principle, bro, and morals. Like, I'm from Pleasant Grove, dogs. And I know you've been around Dallas. You know that area. Morals in the hood, like, don't exist. There's only a few people that you get along with out there that you could trust. And I was very selective with my friends in the hood. And even when I was friends with them, I didn't know if I could even trust them until I saw that they were solid, bro. And so now, like, and I know this isn't a hood thing or anything like that. It's just the Mavericks, bro. None of it made sense from a financial aspect, from all that BS, right? There's going to be so many controversies, and all the controversies are going to make more sense than why they actually traded him, what they're saying, right? But the Mavericks burned everything that Dirk built to the ground and killed all the Mavericks fans with that. And that's what they did. I need to charge my phone. There we go.
So look, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I don't think the Mavericks can burn nothing Dirk built, bro.
What you mean?
Because at the end of the day, we still got that championship he brought to the city, bro.
Yes, that's fine. And that's perfectly fine. But I don't think people are understanding
the loyalty aspect. I get what you're saying.
The morals, the integrity, the loyalty. Luka did not deserve any of that. What we did, he didn't.
But
he didn't, bro.
Hold on. You keep saying what we did. Fans didn't do that, bro. They did that.
Right, it was the fans didn't deserve it either.
But listen, you said Luka don't deserve what we did. He don't deserve what they did, bro. Because we still rock with Luka.
Of course. Well, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. Like I think for me, what bothered me and what hurt me is the fact that the return, bro. One pick, bro. One pick.
Yeah, man, that was just somebody really just wanting to get rid of him. Like, Nico's on the way out. He knows he's on the way out, and it didn't matter to him, bro. It didn't matter to him.
I don't think it mattered to the owners, man.
That too.
Man, I think, and King said something on playback that was true. Like, their moral compass, I don't agree with. You get what I'm saying? So, listening to what I already believe in, and in my heart of hearts, I support the players. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know I'm a season ticket holder, bro. Like,
yeah.
I already gave them back, bro. So when I already called my rep and everything, like, hey, like, I can't get with this. You feel me? And it wasn't because of AD. It wasn't nothing that really had nothing to do with the trade for Luka or trading Luka. I think that was the tip of the iceberg for me. Where I was like, my views don't align with what they do. Why am I giving them money, man? You get what I'm saying? So, and I don't want to get too far into it, man, because I don't want people to start saying all types of stuff and but yeah, man. So when they was putting that out there, that is true. They are giving refunds and all that good stuff, man. But TGK, bro, I'm on here because I want to make sure the person is okay. Nothing to do with content, none of that. I want to make sure you, the person, is straight.
I'm getting there. And it's crazy to say, bro. Like, I've been through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of loved ones, but like, when it's like your basketball is your getaway, and the one player there is like the reason you get to get away and enjoy your team, you know? It's tough, man. It's tough. Because now it's like, besides Mavericks basketball, I don't enjoy Cowboys football anymore. The Rangers, like I like the Rangers, but I'm not
gonna be good this year. Hold on, they're gonna be good this year, TGK. They're gonna be good.
No, this is what they do. This is what y'all do, Cowboy fans. This is what y'all do.
I said the Rangers. The
Rangers gonna be good, but like, am I a big fan of baseball? I don't love baseball like that, right? But I root for them, and I do enjoy playoff baseball, but I'm not in love with it like that. I'm in love with the sport of basketball. The sport of basketball was my drug, bro. The sport of basketball was my drug. It was my whatever your drug of preference, mine was basketball. My first love. And
my bad. I don't do no drugs, man.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying anybody, like whatever's your preference, that's your preference. Mine was playing basketball. It still is, but being older, I can't play it as much as I love to. But now that I really can't play it as much, now I enjoy watching it even more. And now that my team, they're gonna be good, and I don't even know why I'm saying this, my team, because I'm not even sure if that's my team anymore. I don't even think I have a team anymore. But my former team, they had it all, bro. I was on cloud 9 with my team at the time. And now the way that they broke my heart, bro. They legit did. They broke my heart, bro.
Now, it's not they. It's not, look, the players didn't do it.
No, I know they didn't. But I'm saying the team, the organization, they broke my heart, bro. Do you recognize this Dallas Mavericks organization? Do you recognize them?
I'm gonna say this.
Answer my question. Do you recognize them? Is this the team that you grew up knowing?
This isn't the team that Cuban had. I say
no. I'm saying, do you recognize the Dallas Mavericks that you knew?
That they doing? No, I don't recognize it.
Thank you. That is what I'm saying. That is all I'm asking for. I don't know this team. This isn't the Dallas Mavericks. This is the ISIS Mavericks. This is the Al Qaeda Gunners. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is not.
You gonna get us canceled, man. You gonna get us canceled.
I don't give a fuck. Everybody else got a corporate line to protect. I don't give a fuck. I don't.
You wrong right now, boy. You wrong.
Hey, I give it raw and I give it real, bro. You can't say you real is something you got to be, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I respect that. So look, man. Look, how about this? Let's go catch a Ranger game together, bro.
I'm down. I'm with it.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that, bro.
I'm
gonna hold you to it, bro.
You see that jersey?
Yeah, I see it, man.
That's not a Mavericks jersey. That's a Texas Ranger Luka jersey right there.
I know what it is.
You know how much I get for that shit right there?
Nothing right now. He gone.
Chill. No. It's got something. Yo. Now that I think of it, D-Star says this is the Vegas Mavericks. Let's get better nicknames. I said what they were the Al Qaeda. What's a good one? They're the Al Qaeda. I don't know. There's come up with cooler names. Vegas. Nounarix? I don't even know. I can't. That's too tough of a name to say. But no, man, we gotta come up with some cool names for these damn Mavericks.
Nouncerix? Vegas Nouncerix?
Nouncerix? Casino terrorist? I like that one.
Yeah, that's good.
The casino terrorist.
That's a good name, bro.
I can't believe this happened to my former team, bro. It's sad.
Man, man, I just want to get on here, mate. Chop it up with you. Make sure you good, bro. Look, man, whatever you do, you got my support, man. I'm gonna rock with you, and I'm gonna hold you to that Rangers game, bro. I'm gonna shoot you the ticket too, bro.
Oh yeah, it's already a done deal, brother.
I bet, man. Keep the smile on your face. Keep pushing, baby. It ain't over, man.
Nah, it ain't. It's just a start. Like I said, a sneak peek.
Hey, listen. When we get up in the morning, we got new grace and mercy, man. You be blessed, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, brother.
All right, bro.
Yeah, man. Santos, I don't know if I could share that one, but that one's a good one. All right, man. Not to keep y'all up all night tonight. I don't know if y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about while I'm here. Dude, should I watch the Mavericks game? Should we do a hate watch? Y'all want to do a hate watch with me? Y'all want to do our first hate watch? Wait up, what did Marcel post? Hold on. Let's review what Marcel posted. Let's review what the hell Mr. Marcel just posted. Look at this.
The Dallas Mavericks are pursuing Kevin Durant. Over the weekend, we saw Nico Harrison make a groundbreaking trade that shook the NBA world, the whole sports world, by sending away Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. He then followed up that trade earlier today by sending away Quentin Grimes to the Philadelphia.
I love how he has Fire Nico in the background. Oh, that's hilarious. Hold on. Damn it. React to your vid. Oh, okay. Let's get. That's funny. The fire Nico back
Philadelphia
there.
76ers, and in return for Caleb Martin.
Oh, there
And
you go.
although we were unsure if there's any more trades to be had, we did find out right before the Philadelphia 76ers games tonight that Nico Harrison is aggressively pursuing Kevin Durant.
How y'all feel about that, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all feel about trading in Mr. Luka Doncic for Kevin Durant? You know what? Instead of showing the video, how about I show you the actual man himself? What it do, brother? You're muted. I think.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
You know, I just walked my dog, and I was like, hey, that's me on my screen. That's me.
You know, this show has become TGK and Friends now. This is what it is now.
Honestly, like, that's actually like a dope route to go where, I mean, everybody likes collaboration, right? Like when you bring on a bunch of different people, you hear different, perspectives. Like I've always said, I need to do a better job of collabing because ain't nobody want to hear me talk every damn day.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
But Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. So I obviously didn't get to see watch the rest of the video, but what insights you got there, man? Break down your version in a summary form of that video to me.
I will say, believe every report you see. Believe all the reports. All the reports. They're all true. Not saying we are going to get Kevin Durant, but we are heavily pursuing him. And in the video, I even mentioned it is trade season. We just traded away Luka Doncic. We just traded away Quentin Grimes. Nico Harrison is not going to be window shopping. He ain't no window shopper.
No shopper.
If he's going after a player, it's because there's a real trade package that he's already presenting. There is a trade package out there for Kevin Durant already in the works. It is out there. The Suns have to decide whether or not they want it. Again, you can inquire about a player like, oh, what's it going to take? What's it going to cost you? But before you even do that, you need to know whether or not you can afford that price tag, right? Like when we were going after Herb Jones, everybody threw, different trade packages, Gafford, probably Jaden Hardy or whoever in like a first or second round pick. Like, okay, yeah, that's on paper that works. You have to be able to make it work on paper before you present it.
Right.
Again, Nico Harrison is not window shopping for who window shops for Kevin Durant? Do you think the Wizards are like, hey, how much for Kevin Durant? The Wizards?
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but all in all, I like it.
Do you?
Because I like it because at this point, what do we have to lose?
What is it going to take to get him though? First off, you know what? First off, I don't even. You know what's crazy more so is I have no feelings to it. That's the crazy part about it.
That's how I feel too. I would love to see it. If it doesn't happen, I also don't care. But my thought process is how worse can things get?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we just trade away Luka. We trade away Grimes. Sure, go get whoever you want. It's not like we're holding on to anything else at this point. I mean, obviously there's Lively, Gafford, PJ. There are other players that if you trade them away, it hurts. But if you're getting a player like Kevin Durant, even in the age that he is, like he's still averaging 26 points a game. That helps, right? It's not like we're trading for, Chris Paul, who's like 53. You know what I mean? Kevin Durant definitely helps us win now.
What does a trade package look like for KD?
It's going to be something that you really don't like. It's going to be something that no one's going to like. And after we saw Luka get traded, prepare for the next several trades between now and Thursday, or whenever the trade is Thursday, to just make your feelings hurt. Because the money, you would have to include 3 players, PJ, Clay, and Gafford. They all 3 make $15 million a year in that era. I think if my math is right, about $15 million a year. So that's 45 mil. Katie's making around 51 mil. We have, I think, $500,000 before we get into the first apron, so you really don't have that much of a buffer. So then you look at Lively. Young player. Serviceable. But the problem is I don't think we give up both Gafford and Lively. We don't give up both of our centers. We don't.
Right.
Dwight Powell's still hurt, and Kyler Kelly is the equivalent of a Dwight Powell. So you don't do that. So either you give up Gafford or you give up Lively. You look at Omax, you look at Jaden Hardy, and then you just unload all the picks that you possibly can. That's the trade package. Or you get multiple teams involved to help you alleviate some of the salary that you're going to be absorbing. Fans are going to like it. They'll like the results because I promise you, you put Kevin Durant with Kyrie and AD. And then I said on my video too, because we're sending out like 4 players for 1, that'll leave us with 4 open roster spots because we currently have 1 open. So if you send out 4 for 1, that's 3 more spots. Add the 4th one, boom. You just give those rosters. If you can't sign players in the buyout market, if you really can't do that, Kyler Kelly, Jason Gortman, Kessler Edwards, you just give the two-way guys NBA contracts and tell them just go out there and play defense. Cheap option. You have now, I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm not saying it's the best thing to do, but it makes you very top heavy, relying on KD, AD, and Kyrie to lead the way, and everyone else just play defense. We saw Max Christie tonight play very good defense. Kessler Edwards can play very good defense. He just can't score. He just can't shoot. Don't know why. Omax can play good defense, right? Just play defense. You know, Najee Marshall, go out there, play defense.
Yeah.
Everyone else, just score. Dante, play defense. We have our scores. Everyone else play defense. And I don't like it. I don't think it's right because it's like they literally tried it in Brooklyn. What makes you think it can work 4 or 5 years later?
Check this out. Check this out, Marcel. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Let me get the volume up for this. Apparently, he's talking about it isn't foreshadowing when it comes to doing a trio with KD and AD.
AD in Boston at one time.
Yeah, that has no foreshadowing either on anything, guys. Just letting you know that right now. That was just something we were discussing in 2018, just for everybody at home that's watching, because I know all these words are going to be looked at. But yeah, in 2018, it was like a dream for Kyrie, AD, KD to be on one team and still keep JT and let him grow and then see how it goes. But back then, those young guys weren't ready to be in trade rumors, man. Our locker room splintered after that once they found out. It wasn't JB or JT, but just our locker room splintered once they started figuring out the trade rumors, and then our season kind of started going a whole different way.
AD in Boston.
Very interesting.
Let's see. I think they asked him about Luka. Okay, here it
When you
goes.
found out, what were you doing when you caught wind it was going to happen?
Trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with all this and put my best foot forward as one of the leaders of the team. So this is a weird case in NBA history to be a part of, but at the same time, it's the nature of our business, and it is a ruthless business. So you just got to be ready to pick up the pieces and still run towards the championship. That's the ultimate goal on why I play, and having other guys that are championship winners too helps. But at the same time, we still have to acknowledge that our little Slovenian president is no longer here, and we got to adjust.
About to put on a movie with his wife when you found out. What were you doing when?
Oh, here it goes.
So we want your thoughts on the Luka trade and just first thing, what was your reaction when you found out?
Just really shocked, and just don't imagine that you're gonna get ready to go to sleep and then you find out news like that. So it's still a grieving process right now. Miss my hermano. We had a lot of time together. Keith too, and Maxie. And we just built some bonds that went beyond the basketball court. So if anybody can understand at home, when someone or a few group of people or a few people leave in a trade, it's going to be difficult, and that's what we're dealing with right now. But this is a business. It's way above my pay grade. I just got to adjust and be ready to welcome in my new teammates with open arms and kind of be ready to go back to Dallas too, to speak in front of our fans. I know they're feeling it too. I'm feeling it too, guys. It's just an adjustment period, and I don't want to downplay this either or disrespect our new guys. They're going to help us win and going to help us build towards the championship. But just like everyone else at home, kind of see it from afar. It hurts.
Thoughts? What are your thoughts on that? Was it genuine?
Yes. I don't. When it comes to Kyrie, we have no choice but to take everything on face value. This man is an enigma. He's a walking Rubik's cube. I don't try to understand Kyrie. I will believe every word he says. If he says the world's flat, sure. Whatever Kyrie says, I just believe it. But there's not much you can do, and he's been in the league long enough to understand that it's a business. And I mean, obviously, he said he's grieving. He obviously, he said that, that's his hermano, that's his brother. You know what I mean? And, we've heard the stories of them having dinner at each other's houses with their families and everything. They were close. He even says it himself. He goes beyond basketball, and I believe it. It just sucks, and I think he realizes that at his age, he probably just has to go along with whatever direction the team goes. I've seen that he is still going to re-sign with the Mavericks. Now, that could change tomorrow. But as of now, at least as of yesterday, it looks like there's indication that he's going to come back. And again, at his age, he probably realizes there's no point in me just kicking and screaming and, trying to, force things my way. At some point for athletes, you have to just let the chips fall as they fall.
Yeah.
Can't force everything to happen the way you want it to.
Yeah. He doesn't have the leverage he used to have. Like honestly, you're a leader of the team now. You're one of the leaders of the team, and you got to assume that role. You can't just run away from the grind, That's crazy. Like, Marcel, why are we here, bro? Why are we here?
Because...
Like this entire thing has been flipped upside down.
Yup.
Everything's broken, bro. Everything's broken. It's just crazy. Just crazy, man.
It's a lot to take in, and I've said it many times, and I'll keep on saying it many times, that you can feel how you want to feel. I'll never fault anybody for feeling how they want to feel. You are right to your own emotions. The unfortunate truth of the matter is there will come a time, maybe not for everybody, but there will come a time for some Mavericks fans where things do start to feel better. I'm not saying this hurt will ever go away, because I believe this is something that cannot be going away. Every Mavericks fan alive will carry this pain to some degree, whether it's huge or small. Every Mavericks fan will carry this pain for the rest of their life. But it will get better for some people. And to me, that's kind of sad, because I feel like, even though, to be honest with you, TGK, I'm in a weird spot myself, because I feel like I'm trying to force myself to move on. And I even said on my live stream, I don't want to sit here making content for the next 3 weeks crying about Luka's gone. I don't want to make content for the next foreseeable future that, Luka's gone, I'm boycotting. I can't make every video like that.
Right.
But I also feel like I'm forcing myself to kind of move forward, because what other productive option is there, right? I don't know. It's very weird. And I'm in a very weird spot where I'm going back and forth between how I feel. Like, on Twitter, I'm tweeting out, I tweeted out earlier today, there's no way that you can convince me that this roster is better than the one that went to the finals.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
tweeting during the day how pissed I am, but then it's I have to come on YouTube and try to find some logic and a way to carry on, because I can't cry for the next 3 weeks, putting out 5 videos a day telling you how much I hate it. I got to find a silver lining, because at the end of the day gonna end. We have a game coming up. The schedule don't stop because Luka gone.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you feel this way, but for me, it's I can't shake this feeling that I'm betraying Luka by putting out content, by doing watch longs, by keeping my math stuff. I feel like there's a level of secondhand embarrassment, secondhand betrayal. I feel like I'm a part of the problem by continuing to support the Mavericks, because Luka didn't deserve this.
Mm-mm. He didn't deserve it. We didn't deserve it. And I know me going live and doing the death of the Mavericks, then the funeral, and then now this Luka presser. These videos have been more of a process for me. Because bro, you think I thought of one day I'm gonna do the death of the Mavericks and the next day I'm gonna do the funeral? No, it just happened organically. And last night's stream for the 4 hours and 30, like, I thought it was therapeutic. Not only for me, but I hope for everybody that was watching it was therapeutic. But hold on. We got Delsky here? Delsky's in the chat?
In the chat.
Bro, I've been wanting to get this man up here because now we can hate on the Mavs together. But no, I'm gonna catch up with you, Delsky. But no, bro. Now I don't think you're betraying. I think you're having to do was best for you and the Mavericks fans. For me, I don't know where I'm at right now. I still need more time to figure out what I want to do as a fan of Dallas sports. I don't even know if I'm that anymore, but I still need time to figure that out. But you know, if Luka playing Saturday, I got to make a decision pretty quick, and I got to figure out what I want to do moving forward. But it's just tough, man. We didn't deserve to be put in this situation. Luka didn't deserve it, and at this point, like I'm not even mad anymore. I already let everything out. I already let all my anger out. It is what it is. Like, I'm not going to accomplish anything. So, but I wanted to ask you, what did you take away from today's game? Should we watch it together? You want to watch the highlights together? You just watched the whole game, so I don't know how you feel about it. How'd it go? I didn't watch a second of it.
There's probably two things that I like the most from this game. First was Dante Exum, because I feel like, what is this, his second or third game back? I think this is his third game back, right?
Whose?
Dante. He played against Detroit, right?
Yes.
So he played Detroit, he played Cleveland, then he played Sixers. So this is his third game, and I didn't catch his first one against Detroit, but I saw the Cleveland game, and I didn't really see too much, obviously, because we got curb stomped. But, like, I see more from Dante now than I did last year. I liked what I saw from Dante. He was attacking Joel Embiid, like just going straight up at him, laying it up. I always thought Dante was just a little bit too reserved as a guard, always deferring. But, like, I like what I saw from Dante, because I think my expectations were probably very low for him. But I like what I saw from Dante. But also, let me tell you about that boy Max Christie. On my stream, we call him Big Mac.
Oh, God.
Because his nickname is
one game and Yuri got a nickname? No, bro. One game?
We got to, bro.
One game and he got a nickname?
Oh, what? He got to go carry us to the finals and get one?
Yeah. What? Yeah, no.
We called Jaden Hardy Party. What did Hardy ever do?
Hey, it took Hardy a whole, half a season to earn a nickname. Not the first game.
Look, I need to find a reason to smile. I need to find a reason to laugh. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And also, Max Christie's nickname is Prime, and I know the story behind it. I hate it. I think it's stupid. Like,
what is this, Transformers?
I mean, it was because of his rookie hazing. They kept asking him to, bring a comb, bring a toothbrush. You know what I'm saying? Like, always have these things on you. And so he would just Amazon Prime these items, so he always had them. And so they called him Prime. I think it's really lame. But Max Christie was really played very well. Great on-ball defense. When they say he's a point of attack defender, yeah, he picking up people in the full court. He was on Tyrese Maxey's hip. Now, Tyrese Maxey still went off because he's a great player. But I like the effort and I like the defense that I saw from Max Christie. He was 4-4 from 3.
Max Christie.
Max Christie, I like it.
4-4 from 3. Wow.
Bro, knock him down. Wide open. He was knocking him down. Our guys miss wide open threes. He was knocking them down.
Did we win?
Hell no.
Why I say we? Did they win?
Oh, no. We lost. We lost. Yeah, no. It was so stupid how we lost, too, because we were only down by 1. We had look, there's one thing that Jace Kidd really needs to work on, and it's his out-of-bounds plays.
Oh, you don't say. You don't say. Hey, look at what the Lakers are doing. Look at that.
LeBron's showing out for Luka. He's trying to make Luka feel better.
Look at that.
They trying to make Luka feel like he's okay.
Look at that, man. That's crazy. Yeah. Now, look at me back on StreamYard, man. Look at this. I'm able to do things more.
Man. It only took Luka getting traded.
Yeah, but it's only a week. They gave me a free week with the advanced premium membership. Okay. I was like, thank you. I'll take it. Come again. But
yeah, it was our out of bounds plays that just really sucked. We had two or three opportunities, and so 2 of the times we tried, Najee Marshall got the ball and he tried to attack.
Oh, hold on. I think we got Delsky. You ever heard of Delsky before?
I don't. I've never met him.
So Delsky had a viral video for me hating on Mr. Luka Doncic. So I I want to hear his thoughts. He's saying this trade is a win for the Mavericks. So we're about to get some positive, some toxic positivity for Mavs fans in here. Let's bring him up here. What it do, Delsky?
Delsky, the expert. All right.
The expert.
All right.
This is a long time in the making. What's up, fam?
Yo.
Appreciate you stopping by, brother. How you doing, man?
Is this working? Is this working?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. Yep.
I hope y'all don't mind the Eagle stuff in the background. You know.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We're already. It couldn't get any worse, bro.
Y'all lose Luka and the Eagles at the Super Bowl. It's a bad feeling right now in Dallas, I guess. But
makes me want to throw up.
But listen, I think it's too much gloom and doom going on right now, man. It's too much going on. I think the Mavs won this. When we talk about the next 2 years, let's talk about the next 2 years.
Okay.
The sleeper part of this trade is Max Christie.
Yes.
I don't think people understand how good this kid is. They gave him a contract even though his stats didn't look that well over the summer because they know what type of potential he has and know what type of trade piece he was going to be. Then you have Kyrie Irving. He's going to be a full-time point guard for the first time since early Cleveland days.
Mm-hmm.
Spencer Dinwiddie. I know he's not that good of a player.
Hold on.
He's the reason why y'all lost today, to be honest.
Hold on. Spencer, if we want to keep it real, over the last several games, he's been shooting less and passing more.
It don't matter. He needs.
It don't. But I hate when he goes. I hate when he goes 2 of 14. So I'm cool with 7 assists.
I'd rather him just be a scorer.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest, I don't think he's that good of a playmaker. I think he slows things down too much. I think he thinks he's better than he is. Actually,
yes. And when he does those ISO plays back to back, he thinks he's better than everybody on the floor.
Exactly. He thinks just because he was in Brooklyn winning 1v1s against D'Angelo Russell and whoever the fuck that he's a really good player. But listen, Anthony Davis is going to change life for you guys. You got Anthony Davis, who's going to play a natural 4 position now. Mm-hmm. Daniel Gafford, who's going to be the true big next to Anthony Davis. Extreme rim protection, extreme athleticism, extreme lob threats at all times with David Lively coming off the bench. Dwight Powell. Is he still on the team?
Hell yeah, he is.
All the athleticism and defense is going to – listen, I think the Mavs – listen – outside of OKC, the Mavs are the second team. And I really think what a lot of people sleep on when it comes to playoff time, we see these great records in the regular season, right? But once playoff time comes, teams with the most experience always wins.
Yep.
That's what happened to OKC against Dallas last year. That's what happened to
Minnesota
with Dallas last year. That's what happened to the Atlanta Hawks when they was riding high, number 1 seed, and the Cleveland Cavaliers came in there and blow their doors off when they was this best team in the East. Experience always wins in the playoffs unless you have somebody who's transcendent, like a Jokic.
Yeah.
I don't see all the. I understand you guys. I think most fans in the league care more about having a superstar than actually having a chance to win championships.
I would say I would agree halfway with that because of
every fan just wants a guy to root for. I don't think it's
well, yeah, of course, but I think when it comes to Luka, I would argue that the fans are more emotionally invested with Luka because if you switch Luka with, I don't know, do we consider Trae Young a superstar? Like who else is a superstar?
He's a star, not a
who else would you consider a superstar?
Oh, superstar. I guess you have to. He's an MVP candidate, bro. He's up there.
Shea, right?
But I don't know if he's like, oh, I gotta watch Shea. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's box office like that.
Thunder fans love him. That's all I know.
Are you talking about superstar in terms of box office?
Yeah, box office.
Well, what I'm saying
there's only a few.
There are stars or superstars that the fans love them because of what they do on a nightly basis on the court. Then you got, and maybe I'm just being super biased, but like Luka, he was giving you this crazy production on the floor. You're seeing stuff you've never seen, but also like fans fell in love with the kid. And I think and I agree with a lot of your points, Delsky. I do think that in a way, we are a lot better. And if more trades do come, we are really going to be a threat. I think Anthony Davis opens up a lot, not just for what he can do independently as a player, but what that means for everyone else on the floor. I think we benefit a lot from this trade. I just think a lot of fans are just emotionally distraught, and they don't want to. They don't want to admit that this is good. They feel like if they are okay with this, then they're okay with losing Luka, which is like a weird way to think about it, but it's just emotion, right? Like,
are both of y'all Mavs fans? Let me ask the question. Both of y'all Mavs fans, right?
I don't know if I am anymore.
I am, yeah.
I don't know if I am anymore.
Listen, let me ask you a question. If the Mavs win a championship this year, and then AD stays, Kyrie stays for the next 6 years, and they make deep runs, but they win a championship this year, does that matter more than having Luka for 10, 12 years and he probably wins one like Dirk does? Which one is more valuable to you?
So let me tell you. The one that Dirk has, it was out of this world, bro. It was out of this world. The city was on fire for it. Like, because you got to see the ups, the downs. You got to see him grow up. He came from Germany. Dude was, scrawny, scared, and shy, insecure. And then he became this dog. And then he had his downs, lost in 06. All that shit, right? Ups and downs, bro. And you're living through it. And then you get to 2011 and you got to the pinnacle and you got to enjoy everything. Like, it meant so much. That was the thing with Luka. We were there. We were going through the ups, the downs. We're on the journey. We're literally on the cusp. We were on the cusp of it. And then they fucking trade him. And it's just like, now if you win, it's going to be empty. Like, I'm one of those fans where it'll be empty. Like, one, I don't think we're winning at all. I don't think we're making a deep run.
So if y'all win the championship this year, the trade will still you still don't like the trade?
No.
I can't agree with that. If we win the championship this year, in the most angry way possible, I would have to give Nico his props. Because he delivered on what he said he wanted, right? We wanted a championship. Hold on. We wanted a championship. We made it to the finals last year. We won a championship. If he can deliver that, but going a route that the fans don't like, the ends justify the means. You can be angry. You can still be upset, but you got a championship. It'll be bittersweet. You got a championship.
And if you don't, and then Luka wins 2, 3 down the line over the next 6 years.
Oh, we burned the American Airlines Center. If Luka wins multiple chips, if Luka finally gets an MVP, and we sit here with like 12, 30-year-olds like getting bounced out in the first round, getting bounced out in the play-in, yeah, we burned down that arena.
Yeah.
But we can't think
Delsky, you're from Philly, right?
We can't think about the extremes, right? Because in reality, we are still a good team.
Delsky, you from Philly?
Yeah. I'm not from Philly. I'm from Florida originally.
Okay, but you're a Philly fan then. But you
I'm an Eagles fan, like through and through. Yes.
So you have their mentality and their anger and all that, like the ups and downs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine you had a top 3 player on your team at 25 years old, and he's a dog, an alpha, and you ship him out, knowing that you don't have a dog anymore. Like the Mavericks don't have a 1. They have 2 2s and a bunch of role players. They don't have that 1 anymore. Y'all don't think Philly would have been rioting and burning the what y'all got? What y'all got? The West Fargo arena? Like y'all wouldn't be burning that down?
Listen, I think football is way different than basketball. If we're being honest, it's totally different. I think because
football's different for sure.
Because with football, it's like I don't care who's on the team, as long as the team winning. I really don't care at all, bro. Like when Nick Foles won the championship, get Carson Wentz out of here. Like even though he was this superior talent to Nick Foles and he was this all-pro MVP leader, I didn't care that they let him go.
Yeah,
I didn't at all. Same thing with Jalen Hurts. People like to say Jalen Hurts is a running back. I don't care. I like to tell people we have the best 2 running backs in the league. Then,
yeah.
Forget if he's a running back and he can throw like how he throw. We have the best 2 running backs in the league. And then when it comes to basketball, this is my thing with basketball. I've never been like a fan of a specific team when it comes to basketball because I think the turnover is too much. I see how they could do it in the 90s because players stick with their teams and maybe on the back end at 36 they'll leave. Mm-hmm. But now I've never been a fan of just a singular team. I like the Brooklyn Nets just because of their colors, black and white. It's simple. But for me, I always been a KD fan, an Anthony Davis fan, a Ray Allen fan, those type of guys, Kawhi Leonard fan. I'm just a fan of the players. And this is why on my channel, I never side with ownership when it comes to players versus ownership in front office, because they get to do this and nothing happens to them. People don't know the names of them. They don't know their faces, but the players are held to that standard of loyalty because we see them and you can interact them and you maybe can touch them in a DM. That's why I like.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you,
bro.
Because when Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, I was like, cool, he wants a championship. Do what's best for your career. Everybody's saying he's soft. Oh, he got no loyalty. What you mean? He want a chip? Go get one.
Yeah,
or the Thunder going to bring you one? Or when LeBron went to Miami, I'm like, go get your chip.
Yeah, that loyalty shit don't mean no more. But you had a great point, Delsky, about the turnover. And that's the thing. Like, we were in a unique situation in Dallas. Here's the thing about Dallas, bro. We have not won shit outside of the Mavericks and the Rangers here recently over the last, 30-some plus years, right? And we're a massive Cowboys town. Like if you come down here, you wouldn't think there's no other pro sports team other than the Cowboys. It's that ridiculous. And so for us Mavericks fans, which we're a niche down here, like there's a different level of pride rooting for the Mavericks and that being your favorite team. And we were in a unique situation where you had an alpha, a generational talent at 25 years old, and playing for your team, which your team was based on this whole loyalty thing. You know, Dirk talking about loyalty never fades away. Like that's what we were sold for the last 25, 26 years, bro. And the Mavericks have been the most successful team in this city for the last since 2003, 2002. They've been the most successful city since then. And for this to happen now, it is a complete 180 from whatever they have been doing. Like the Mavericks that we know now are not the Mavericks that we grew up with. That Mavericks version is dead. I don't know what this team is, but we have the unique situation where you had that one guy that people could follow for the rest of their career, and he was on your favorite team where they kept the other star for 21 years with Dirk, and we just threw that all away. And so with the whole turnover thing, I think it's a bad look for the NBA, one, but also for us Mavericks fans. And I don't think you could fix that. That's a black cloud on the organization, bro.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Since you say how long you been a Dallas Cowboys fan?
You asking me?
Yeah,
I'm not a Cowboys fan.
No. How long you been a Dallas Cowboys fan, TGK?
Since 98 when 97 when I developed consciousness. I was like, oh, that's cool. They got a star on their helmet, and I became a fan.
Okay.
That's sad. The moment you develop consciousness, you choose to be a Cowboys fan.
And a Mavs fan and a Rangers fan. I'm a Dallas fan.
That was literally the year that y'all stopped winning. But
yes, literally. I missed all the Super Bowls, bro. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what those are.
But speaking of Super Bowls, are you familiar with the Herschel Walker trade?
Yes. Yes. And if you're going to make that comparison, this was not a Herschel Walker trade.
How do you know that, though?
Because we didn't get a haul. We didn't get the haul that you think it is.
You got a superstar.
Who?
Anthony Davis is a superstar.
Bro, no, bro.
How many guys that Anthony...
He's a star, not a superstar, though.
He's a champion.
He's a champion, but not a superstar, though.
Did he win it? Hold on. Has he won Defensive Player of the Year yet?
Is he going to sell out the Mavericks arena? No.
Oh,
no one can because everyone's still emotionally invested in
just
Luka.
Based on sales. So you're saying just based on sales. So is LaMelo Ball a superstar?
Yeah, he is.
I might swear, but
whoa.
So you just basically off of pure popularity and pure.
Yeah. So there's a difference. On the court, AD is a superstar. You go hoop with him, he gonna kick your ass 10 times out of 10 times. But as far as like when it comes to like a moment in the playoffs, who are you gonna? If I were to give you an option, hey, it's down to the last shot. You want KD? I mean, you want Luka or AD? Come on, like that's the difference right there.
But you have
that's
Kyrie.
not the point though.
What's the point then?
You have Kyrie.
Marcel, tell me what Kyrie did today. Tell me what Kyrie did today.
A two-man game, he had 35 35 points. Listen,
But what did he do when
a
it was
two-man
time to
game
go
with
win?
Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving at the end of games? You're telling me this is not?
It's gonna be nice.
Do you rather? What do you think would be more effective? A two-man game with Luka and Kyrie at the end of a game, or a two-man game with Kyrie and Anthony Davis at the end of a game?
I have to see.
What are you more confident in the play wise? AD and Kyrie going into a two-man game at the end of a close game, or Luka and Kyrie?
And TGK, you're playing against a team that has a Joel Embiid or a Jokic or a Sabonis, an actual big man. You want Gafford down low? You want Lavi down low closing out games? Or you got Anthony Davis out there?
It's like telling me, oh, do you want Michael Jordan and this person or Pippen and Rodman? Like, no, give me Luka. But here's the thing. No, I recognize that the Mavericks roster is good. I'm not saying that
very good roster.
It's a very good roster. Yes, it is. On paper, 6 years ago, it's amazing. But I'm not gonna be like, I'm not hating on them. I'm not hating on the players. There's no hate to the players, to be honest with you. All my hate is on the organization. The players are gonna be nice. I just think you need a bona fide superstar to get you over that hump. And when you got guys that have been number 2s to stars, I don't know if they're ready to be a number 1 to get you all the way to the finals and win.
You know what I think?
Go ahead.
I don't think Mavericks fans have watched enough Anthony Davis.
I don't either. This sort of reminds me of all the fans like who says KD wasn't anything before he went to Golden State. It just reminds me of that. It's like, did y'all not watch Anthony Davis in New Orleans? Have you ever seen this guy like by himself as the guy?
Time is gonna tell. Time is gonna tell.
Like, this is like kind of insane to me. Like, even this season, like in the beginning of the season when JJ said we're gonna run everything through Anthony Davis. He's gonna be the hub. He was averaging like 32 and 13.
Yeah, he had a 40 and 20 game. He's like, amazing.
His last game with the Lakers was 40 and 20.
40 and 20. Yep.
Like, what are we talking about right? We acting like that's why Anthony Davis, like that thing I seen on Twitter where it's like F grade for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
That would be my fucking screensaver.
How about 60, 21, and 10, bro? Like, there's a difference to this shit. There's a big ass difference to it. Marcel, I'm so disappointed, Marcel.
There's
You
two
are
sides of the court.
turning your back on Luka, Marcel.
I'm not.
You pushing this Anthony Davis thing. I'm so disappointed.
He's on the team. What do you want me to say? He's trash. He needs to go.
No, I'm not saying.
He's not coming back. We cannot be. Come on.
I get you. AD ain't Luka though, and that's what y'all are trying to tell me.
And Luka's not here.
I know.
So let's focus on what we have.
I'm answering the question. He said, "You want AD or Luka?" I'm telling you, Luka. And I recognize AD is good. He's great, bro. I think if you would have paired AD and Luka, that's overkill for the league for sure. But we don't have that, and it is a damn good, consolation prize, I guess.
I'm telling you right now, the Mavs are going to be a top 3 defense from the day that Anthony Davis step on the court and Max Christie step on the court and Daniel Gafford step on the court all together. They're going to be a top 3 defense.
Yep.
Easily. And then you have Jason Kidd coaching a guy who he already won a championship with. Then you have 3 guys with extreme motivation. You have Klay Thompson. They got rid of me. I was just second fiddle. You got Kyrie Irving. They say I can't win without LeBron James. I can't win anywhere I go. Anthony Davis, I'm the second option. All these guys have extreme motivation. They have a great coach with a high basketball IQ. They're going to be a top 5 defense at worst. Like, Anthony Davis is going to be playing against 4s. The league has no 4s. We have 6'8" guys who's a 6'8", 210 guys playing the 4 today. Now imagine putting a lineup out there of Gafford and Anthony Davis.
So do you think
you're rebounding everything?
So you don't think this team needs a true point guard?
I don't.
We got one.
I don't
know.
Especially if you run any type of motion offense as Anthony Davis in the hub, like as that mid post, high post player. If you run everything off of him.
Yeah, no. Like, look, I'm not saying I don't agree with you. I identify all of that. I just don't think it's enough to win a championship, though. I don't think you're gonna get there. I don't.
What we had last year was enough to win the championship. What's your point?
You think you? All right,
you just told me it would be a
let's
bad
make
trade.
a bet. Let's make a bet. We can make a bet. We
What's
put
the
we can put a little wager on it or something. Yeah, I take the field. Y'all take the Mavericks.
Stop. That's not a good bet.
Okay.
I'm gonna
okay.
need 20-1 against that. Like what? You get the field?
If we had made this trade over the summer, I'd probably have more faith. But we did this shit in the middle of the season. It's gonna be
All right. We'll revisit
You
it
gotta
after
throw
AD plays 5 games. How about that?
look.
I
got
gotta
a
fall in
question.
love with Anthony Davis. I'm telling you.
I already know what we're getting. But Delsky, I got a question for you, man. Now that we have Anthony Davis, we know what the lineup potentially is going to look like when everyone's healthy. Do you think that's enough to combat a team like the Celtics who play 5 out?
Is it enough? I think. Who's gonna play the 3 for y'all? Who's playing the 3?
Shit, I think PJ slides to the 3 if he's starting.
I think it's a bad mistake. You put PJ at 3.
A lot of people are saying you should not put PJ at the 3.
No.
So would you put Najee to start and have PJ back up? AD?
Delsky, they're about to trade PJ, Clay, and Gafford for KD.
PJ, Clay, and Gafford. PJ, Clay, and Gafford. If it was PJ Lively, I wouldn't. To me, I wouldn't touch the team. As good as KD is, I wouldn't touch the team.
That's what I said. That's what I said 4 days ago.
No. I think they have enough right now to win a championship this year. I do. I know it sounds crazy right now because everybody looking at Luka as this like ultimate. You already know how I feel about Luka. You did the reaction.
I know. I know.
Did the reaction.
Yeah.
Luka is good for what he does. I would say that. Like he's good for what he does. But at the same time, I can see why new ownership will go in there, see how the team is handling things and how everything is like working around Luka and be like, I don't know if I want this guy to be my culture setter. If he's my best player and he shows little to no effort on defense, he's always out of shape coming into camp. Do I want this guy to be my culture setter? It's a difference with Dirk. Dirk always felt like a player that works super hard, under talented, but works super hard. Like I'm gonna do this one shot and I'm gonna keep repping this one shot, and you cannot stop this shot. You know I'm gonna do it. It's like almost like Kareem Skyhook. Like I'm gonna work at this shot so much, you're not gonna stop it.
Yeah.
Like it's a difference. It's a difference, I think. Like I can build a culture off of Dirk, but Luka is like, I don't know, man. Like even the beer video that's circulating on Twitter, it's like that's gonna be my guy.
Nah,
that's recovery beer, bro. And we're not taking into account the injuries, the calf injuries, the fact that he's been
4 times in the last 3 years, the same calf.
The same.
So what about AD? So AD don't got injuries.
The fact that he's been a professional since 13, his body is probably not the same 25-year-old body as another guy, if we're being honest.
True.
Also, Anthony Davis has played 91% of his games over this season and last season, including the playoffs. I understand he missed time because of injuries. As of late, in recent times, he's been more available.
Marcel, you act like we have had a great injury-free season this year. Let's not.
And don't think for 1 second I'm saying that Anthony Davis is better than Luka Doncic.
No.
I think what Luka,
that's what it felt
brings
like.
as an offensive hub is it counteracts some of the defensive woes. But I like in playoffs in the NBA, like you need a guy who can create their own offense and create for others in the playoffs because the games get drawn down. That's why I never compare. Like I'll never take the regular season that seriously. So even though the Thunder are doing what they're doing, or the Cavs are doing what they're doing, it's like. Well, who's your creators? Who's the guys that's going to do what they need to do in the biggest moments in games? That's how I look at basketball. I never look at basketball from a purely analytical standpoint. I look at it more from an eye test type of thing. That's the thing with Anthony Davis. I know how much he can affect the game on both sides and how much he can make up for guys on both sides of the basketball, like tip-ins and hustling and rebounding, like all of that stuff. Even getting guys into foul trouble, all that stuff, little things that don't really show up in the stat sheets. but shows up when it comes to winning time. And people with LeBron James always look diminished from their actual selves. So we can't really take into account what AD looked like in LA. He was just trying to fit in with LeBron James.
A perfect example is when Kevin Love went to Cleveland. He did not look like the Timberwolves Kevin Love.
He wasn't the 25 and 14 that he was.
No.
Well, I can see why you guys will be mad though. Luka is Luka. 5 straight first team all NBA is like, okay.
Nah, it's just like I get that. I've been saying the Mavericks are good on paper for sure. If they can put it together, they can make a run. I just don't think they have the superstar to put you over. Like I don't.
You think what? Where do you rank Luka players in the league?
Top three.
Top three.
Yeah.
So he's 3.
Either 1 or 3.
I'm asking you.
I say this season. He's not top 10.
Not this
right
season.
Now.
I'm not saying this season. I'm saying,
but overall,
like, if he was fully healthy right now,
top 2.
Shit. When was the last time we saw a fully healthy Luka?
He's top 2. So how good do you think the Lakers are going to be?
Well, that's if he's healthy. But this current Lakers, I mean, I don't know. I got to study the team. I haven't been watching no Lakers, so I need a little bit of time to study them and see what the hell they have and what they're going to do by the trade deadline. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you got LeBron and Luka together, so I don't know what
That's
does.
what I'm saying. Like, usually if a player is a top 3 player, the floor is at least second round.
Yeah.
You're going to at least get to the second round. You think the Lakers are going to win a series this year if Luka and LeBron are fully healthy?
Oh, how could you bet against them? Let me see who's on the 4th spot.
They're going to be a bottom 4 seed. So they're going to be.
They would play the Nuggets? Oh, man.
They're going to be 6 through 8. No,
they're 5 right now.
They're going to be 5 through 8. They're going to be 5 through 8.
Yeah, they're 5 right now.
Be 5 through 8. So that means they're going to have to play
Denver. Denver's 4 right now
on the road.
Here's what I'll say, bro. Playoff Luka is a whole different animal, bro. He's a whole different animal.
I don't think anyone's arguing how good of a player Luka is. It's the small things that hold him back from being able to be that great player at all times. And one thing that Delsky said earlier that I want to touch on was a culture setter. And when they alluded to that about Luka, it definitely kind of hit different, but the way Delsky explained it, it makes sense. If you remember, TGK, when Dirk lost in 06, what did he do? He stopped going out, stopped drinking. He took his conditioning and his practices way more serious, doing like 2 a days. He was only eating the meals his wife made for him. He literally set the tone for everyone to follow. And I'm trying my best not to bash Luka. I'm trying my best not to sound.
You sound like Nico right now. You sound like a secret agent over here.
But how would you feel if everyone on this team? How would you feel if everyone on this team did exactly what Luka did? And I'm not saying that he did the most horrible things in the world. But what if everybody argued with the refs and got texts? What if everybody walked back on defense and took days off on defense? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If you are, like you said, a number one, the guy, you have to, you are held to a higher standard. You have to set the tone, and that is culture setting. Dirk made all the changes that he knew what he had to do, and the people around him had to mimic that. These players that we have around Luka are forced to do everything else that Luka doesn't do instead of doing what Luka does.
Have you guys ever seen Luka scream at his teammates?
I saw him yell at Jason Kidd to review a play during the finals.
Marcel, to your Dirk point, you know how old Dirk was in 06 and going into 07?
He was up there.
28 going to 29. That's when he locked in. Like we're asking the 25-year-old to be the 29-year-old Dirk. Like, yeah, we gotta understand that the dude is.
So it's too much to ask Luka.
No, it's not. Like he should have been better. We've been complaining about these things though.
Hold on, it's too much to ask Luka to be just 2 or 3 years more mature than himself when he has full access to Dirk at all times as a mentor, as a confidant, as a friend, and he already knows, if he knows, the history of what Dirk did. So instead of waiting till he's 29 to make these changes, wouldn't you think the smarter thing to do is to make the changes now?
No, I agree. You think I'm gonna disagree with you? We've been calling for it. Well, none of us liked all the complaining and the not getting back on defense. We have called that out. But even then, I'm still gonna want to rock with Luka the rest of the way. Like, I would think he's eventually gonna figure it out, bro. Like,
Of course,
a
but
talent like that is not gonna figure it out.
I would also argue that, and I'll admit that I was probably at fault of this too. I think a lot of Mavericks fans make excuses for Luka. I don't think Mavericks fans hold him to a high enough standard because of what he does on the court and the numbers and the accolades. You think that's okay? You think, oh yeah, he can do whatever he wants because he's doing this.
I felt this year we were starting to. I think more of the fan base was starting to criticize him a lot more harshly.
Yes, this year I definitely saw more of it because he missed the most time he's ever missed.
Bro, I had a whole inefficient Luka video on him. Like, you think I enjoy doing that shit? No, but I had to do it because I had my integrity. Unlike the Mavericks, they don't have that.
And the point I was trying to make when I was like, have you ever seen Luka yell at his teammates? Because I haven't seen him yell at teammates that often.
No, he has, bro. He has. He's yelled at the coach.
You've seen him bark at him.
The coach is different. I'm talking about teammates.
He's yelled at Maxey.
I've seen him yell at Gafford. I've seen him yell at
Maxey, Gafford, Lively. Yeah, he's yelled at teammates. He's the dog on the court, bro.
But it's a different kind of yell. I don't think it's more of like a, hey, bro, like I need you to be here on the low block, so when I see you, you're already there. Boom, boom. Like I don't think it's that. It's more of just like you just getting on me.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is, what type of weight does that hold to his teammates? Like, how much weight would you put in to a boss if he's telling you to do something but he doesn't do it? Or your parents if they doing something but telling you to do something but they don't do it? They're not practicing what they preach.
Lead by example.
I don't know, man.
I'm not saying Luka's a bad player. Luka's a top 5 player in my book. I don't put him as high as you guys put him, but I think Luka is a top 5 guy. My whole point with Luka is he's so good offensively, like in the half court. Like he's so good offensively in the half court, which is the most important part of basketball, period, I think. I don't think defense is the most important part. I don't think transition is the most important part. I think half court basketball, when it comes to playoffs, when things get drawn down, where you only studying one team for 4 straight games and they know all of your tendencies, they know what you like to do here, what side of the court you like to do. If you can still get to what you want to get to in the half court, in the playoffs, as a player, you're elite. That's to me, that's how I look at basketball. He's so good at that when you just look at the box score, you can't, it's like nothing you can like question him on. It's like, bro, he had 36, 13, and 12. What else do you want him to do?
Right.
Like, what else do you want him to do? And I'm not comparing him to Russell Westbrook. He's not. But it's almost like Russell Westbrook fans. It's like he had 30, 13, and 14. What else do you want him to do? But when you actually look at the games, what Westbrook does on the offensive end, when you see careless turnovers and stuff like that, Luka does on the defensive end. Just brain lapses and not being in the right position and being lazy, and it's just like that type of stuff just kills you. It kills you. And then as a leader, as the best player, no one holds you can't hold anybody accountable to anything because they see what you're doing. It's like, bro, like what? It's like when LeBron gives up a 3-point shot in the corner, he's like, it's like, bro, that was your man. Like, why are you yelling at us? I can't guard everybody, bro. It's like, just be where you're supposed to be. That's the type of stuff that I can see an owner, especially a new owner. Mark Cuban would never done this. Never.
No,
but
absolutely not.
But I can see a new owner coming in, just like a new coach in football. I want my quarterback. I want my defensive coordinator. I want my coach. I want my GM. I need everybody out. Everything's going to be in my reflection. You know what my reflection is going to be? Nico Harrison. It's going to be defense. It's going to be defense. And it's a lot of things that the one thing that I keep getting stuck up on is like, what did they see to pull off something like this? A 25-year-old
collusion,
5 years in a row, first team All NBA. It's like, what did you see? What did the medical look like? What did you see every day from him? What do you see every day from him where you like, I just need to get off of this. I'm not giving him $70 million a year. I can't.
So from what I've seen, he had his own personal dietitian, trainer, and dietitian, trainer, and just like training staff, right? Like he paid out of pocket for his own people, didn't use the team's people. And they're like, okay, that's fine, but you still need to reach, these standards of weight and like where you're at, conditioning. And when he wasn't doing it, they were upset by that. They also mentioned, as something that everyone says, he comes into the season out of shape and has to play himself into shape, right? They feel like they had to jump through too many hoops for Luka. One thing I think that was a big exaggeration until we get like medical like diagnoses about this. One big exaggeration I saw is that apparently they thought that Luka was going to go down the same path as Joel Embiid as far as health and availability. I think that's an exaggeration, but that's apparently where their mind was at. They thought that Luka would just run himself into the ground. And I'm not saying I believe it. I'm not saying that I agree with it. That's their thought process. They saw somebody so talented, but couldn't do the small things like keep himself healthy, knowing that you've had 4 calf strain injuries in 3 years, the same calf strain. You come into, the season injured. He started the season injured. You're at a certain weight that they don't like. You're not using the organization's trainers and dietitians and medical staff. You got your own people, but your own people not getting you to where we want you to be. So I understand the frustration that an organization would have if I'm paying you millions of dollars and you can't do these simple things. However, I'd argue that why is Zion still in the Pelicans? Why is Joel Embiid still a 76er? There are other players that have horrible conditioning that do not take care of their bodies.
And never got as far as
I
Luka.
I don't know, at least and this is why I don't speak on Luka's like health and body on my own channel, because I don't body shame or body watch like that. But if you look at Jokic, what shape is Jokic supposed to be? What body shape? Like, how is Jokic supposed to look? Because you can make an argument that Luka looks like he's more in shape than Jokic, but I don't know.
My thing with this trade is the last thing I'm gonna say. This is the conundrum with the trade. What they've done to Luka mentally, like with the wake up call, he's gonna be better now going forward than he would have ever been if he would have just stayed with the Mavs and none of this happened. Because he would have still been doing the same old. But now that you called him out and you trade him without him, with no warning or anything, it's like now he has a different mentality now. So the player that he's about to be is the player that he would have never been with you guys. And that's the problem.
That is the problem. And
that is the problem.
They woke up a sleeping giant that was a giant, and they done. Yeah, he's going to turn up, bro. He's going to turn up, and I agree with you. We're probably going to see a whole different Luka that we probably wouldn't have seen, and it's going to suck for Mavs fans for sure. For sure. And then now he's with LeBron. Now he's with the engine of the Lakers. LeBron finna get this man in shape. Like, it's about to be crazy, bro.
It's going to be different. It's going to be real different. But listen, next 2 years, y'all going to have a better chance than the Lakers. For sure. Yeah. For sure.
Hey, imagine a Lakers and Mavericks playoff series.
I'm rooting for Luka.
Right off the top, you root for Luka. Okay.
And I already know he gonna treat it like how in the Last Dance documentary, Michael Jordan's like, I took that personal.
Oh, bro.
We're gonna see Luka be a bad motherfucker.
And you know LeBron's gonna tell him score every point.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna keep passing to him every time.
Delsky, the Mavericks are not gonna beat Luka ever again.
Nope.
They're not. And I don't care. You can have a super team. They're not gonna beat Luka.
Unless
like that's
I wouldn't say injured.
That. All right, so I think they play February 25th.
Yep.
They play February 25th in LA. We'll see how they look then. I don't know how he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna be fine from his injury. But then April 9th, that was the one in Dallas. It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy.
But my thing is, who on the Mavs are gonna guard Luka? Like, these guys have all played, with him and against him in open scrimmages. But
I would think PJ.
But he's gonna get cooked though. There's a whole highlight of Luka cooking PJ, bro. This is just nonstop.
Do you think? I don't know, man. PJ would have to play like Lou Dort. That's what he'd have to do.
Yeah. And Lou Dort doesn't play basketball. What do he play? He play rugby.
He just hits you. He runs over you. He kicks you.
Yeah,
He hits you in your family jewels.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
hit both of our centers in the balls, bro. Like what?
yeah. What they call him, Lou Diddy? They call him Lou
Lil
Diddy.
Diddy.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Diddy
man. I'm
North.
telling you though, don't sleep on AD, man, and don't forget about the Herschel Walker trade. Okay, this could be the modern day Herschel Walker NBA trade. I'm telling you, everybody thought the same thing. We have this great running back. The league was built on running backs.
Bro, you're
We
doing a
cannot
good job,
give
bro.
away
I
this
don't
guy.
like this. I don't like that Delsky's doing a good job with this shit. I don't like it. I'm about to end this shit.
We cannot get off of our.
I want to stay
star
mad,
running
bro.
back.
Don't try to rule me back in as a Mavericks fan. I want to stay mad. I want to hate the Mavericks. Like, don't rule me back in, bro.
There will come a day when you're over it, or it hurts less.
Yeah,
not
I'm
saying
pretty sure.
You're gonna get over it, but there'll be a day where it hurts less.
The blue light ain't coming back for foreseeable future. It's a dark day in here.
They're gonna
We'll-
listen, man. We'll see. We'll see. Only time
We'll
gonna
see.
tell.
We'll
Only
see.
time's gonna tell, man.
Right now, I'm a fair weather fan for sure. That's what I am right now. And I
I'm
don't
a
know.
Kyrie fan, bro. I'm here for Kyrie.
I'm a fair weather fan right now because my team showed me no loyalty to my guy. That's crazy, man.
That was
That was a
Nico, Nico really like.
He didn't give a fuck.
Trade and they
Loyalty
laughed
don't
at
exist, bro. Loyalty
I know,
don't
bro.
exist in basketball. You saw what they did to Isaiah Thomas, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's like we only hold the players to that. And I want,
Delsky, but we thought Dallas was different because they proved it with Dirk, and then what the fuck is this? You know.
But then
So
Nico walked in the door.
Yeah, and said nah.
And I was talking to my roommate how like when Nico first came, we were happy with him because he was making trades because we thought it was all for Luka, right? We thought it was for Luka, but he kept doing trades, kept spinning players in and out. And at one point, I was like, do we have a turnover issue? Like, are we just having like a whole carousel of players in and out? Like, I get you're trying to like get better talent, but like, what are you actually doing?
We're like
And
a
then it was
plasma
like,
center.
We thought he was building around Luka. Nah, he was building a team to play without Luka.
Yep.
Because that's where we're at now.
Yep.
Bamboozled.
The turnover is crazy in Dallas. All right, man. I appreciate y'all. Delsky, we gotta figure something else out, bro. We gotta figure something else out, man. Maybe you could convince me to be on the Mavericks bandwagon again because you did a pretty good job today. But we'll see, man.
listen, man, I convince anybody of anything. I'll make you an Eagles fan. Give me 2 hours.
Oh,
Hell nah.
Ain't no way you can do that.
Nah.
That's not gonna happen.
Look,
Hey,
I'm a Saints fan. I have nothing to be happy about, but I got one Super Bowl in the last like 15 years, and I'll take it.
You a what
I
fan?
am
Saints fan.
Jesus Christ!
I know.
I am unfortunately a Cowboys fan, and I don't allow myself to root for anybody else. But we're garbage. We're trash. We're a poverty franchise, and we're not America's team anymore. So it is what it is.
I mean, y'all got a GM with CTE, so it's like
Geriatric
CTE, dementia, all that, man. Like it's bad, bro.
Jones, bro.
It's
Man
bad,
wandered
bro.
out of a retirement home and started mismanaging a football team. Who the hell let him out the house?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yo,
crazy.
it's weird. He has a whole hologram at the Cowboy Stadium about him.
Yeah,
That ain't weird to y'all? Like,
they're gonna allow his AI make decisions for the team moving forward, even after death.
bro, it would be cool if he did that to highlight, like, you know, when we were winning, you know, Super Bowls and the, you know, legendary Cowboys of the past. You can learn about the team's history. No, learn about how I fucked this organization. What? That's weird, bro. That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm about to pull up the Mavericks versus 76ers highlights in case y'all want to stick around. If not,
I
we got to
got
bow
like
out.
3 videos I got to record before I
Oh.
can go to bed.
Go ahead, busy man.
I still got to shave, bro. I'm bald, but you can't really tell, man. My hairline coming in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Little song,
I got the
little
Carl
song.
Winslow fade. You feel me?
Yeah, I got my little curly.
I thought you had put Money Jones on here when I got on, man.
Somebody said like, "Hey, is that Anthony Edwards that just pulled up?"
That's what they say in every one of my videos.
Yeah.
Is that Anthony Edwards? No, man.
I appreciate it, Marcel.
All right, y'all
Appreciate
take
you,
care,
bro.
man.
All right.
Y'all have a good one, man.
All right, bro. Hey, appreciate you, man. We gotta figure something else out, bro.
Yeah, we gonna figure something out, man. It's like I don't know, man. But you just Mavericks. You Mavericks centric though. You like Dallas out. I'm trying to hit on anything in basketball.
I don't know anymore, bro. Like after this Luka trade, I'm literally don't know what I want to do anymore with my channel. Like I don't know. Genuinely, I do not know. I have an idea, but I don't know if I'm gonna go through with it. I just don't know. I figure I could just.
What happened to my audio? I think my audio went out or your audio went out. What the hell just happened?
Oh, there it goes. Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, I don't know what I want to do moving forward, but I just need some more time to process it, man. It was a big betrayal, bro. I'm like a diehard Mavs fan, and to have felt that type of betrayal like that suddenly out of no reason, for no reason, bro. We had no reason to do it, so I still got to process it a little bit more. Like last night, I had a 4-hour funeral stream for the Mavericks.
4 hours.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Because they died. The version that I loved is dead. I don't know these Mavericks. I don't know.
It's gonna get better, man.
I hope so.
Hopefully, I pulled you off the balcony.
I will admit you did a decent job of it, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
Gotcha. But we need to. I don't know, man. Like monthly power rankers and tiers list or something.
I like that. We can figure something out for sure. Just 'cause you got a badass basketball mind, so we could definitely chop it up. And I don't know, like that's why when I reacted to your video, I was like, he believed what he's saying, like, and it's good, but I don't agree. I don't agree.
Everything I agree with it. I don't try to just make it my hot take. But if I pick a side, I'm on that side. Unless I be swayed sometimes.
Yeah. I'm about to watch this. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. You have a good one, man. Hey, thank you, bro.
Have a good one.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll end the stream today with reviewing the Dallas Mavericks versus the 76ers highlights. I don't know why I'm doing this, but let's do it. Let's go. Play. No foul called. Maxi. Okay. Echo on the video. Really? Oh. My fault, y'all. My fault.
Hands ready.
Which comment? Which comment?
For two. This dude. Excellent. Wow. Losing his footing. The weak side rebound. And then couldn't get enough on the pass. Yeah, a little too careless with that one. Thompson running.
Okay, Clay.
Laying it up and in. Got 8 rebounds too, so we're on triple-double watch for the big fella. Max Christie. First game as a Maverick.
That was actually pretty surprising. Good pass, Christie.
From the corner. And Klay Thompson kicks Maverick.
So, before I head out, man, where do we stand? Where do we stand as Luka fans, as Maverick fans? Because I ain't gonna lie, Delsky did a fucking number on my perspective of things. I really need to think about this a lot. I really do. Obviously, I have a lot of love and a lot of pride for the Dallas name, and I would hate to fucking hate my team, but I'm so pissed off in the sense that I don't. It just doesn't feel right. I don't want it to ever feel like it's right. But I did build a community off of the Mavericks, bro. I don't know. Is it possible that I could cover both? Can I cover the Mavs and Luka? Like, I don't know. I think anything's on the board, honestly. I think anything is on the board, for sure. This would be amazing. I would buy stock immediately. Well, now, I don't know. I don't know right now, but I would have. All right, man. What they say? Better to crowd fund to make Mavs franchise fan on. Yep, that'd be great. but this team was shit material, right? we have to see what they look like, but I don't know, man. You can if you want, but I'm gonna talk my shit. I think I would too, but I don't know, bro. I need to talk to somebody. I need to talk to a therapist. I currently don't support the Mavs, but I'm still gonna watch the Mavs more than other teams. That's kind of where I'm at in a way. Like, I'm gonna watch the Mavs. I'm gonna watch Luka. That's tough, bro. That's tough. Anyway, man, I appreciate all y'all watching. Hope y'all hit the like button on the way out. We have damn near almost did a 3-hour stream today. Did not expect that. But hey, I appreciate y'all hanging in here. Hope y'all enjoyed the 2 guests that were totally surprise guests. They were here kicking it, and I enjoyed it. That was fun. It's been your boy TGK. Until the next one, I don't know when that'll be. Like I said, I think I am going to do this here, though. I think I'm going to do a Luka Doncic-centric show called The Luka Show. And then I'm still going to ponder doing Mavericks shows. I'm going to ponder them. Because I don't know what I want to do. I don't. Anyway, man, it's been your boy TGK. Catch you on the next one. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We out. Oh, we're not out yet. Hold on. I didn't set it up. All right, now we out.